Cool, cool. Well, to folks who are popping in, welcome. We're going to start from the very beginning. I got, let's see what it says. In-game time, 6.5 hours yesterday. Jesus.
That's pretty good. I don't know what mine is, but it wasn't quite as long because I got a late start.
Yeah, the time that it has on my Switch is like 9 hours. Because I guess the way that the game clocks time, like it doesn't count when you're in the pause/map menu or during cutscenes, and there's probably other like little things too. Like, yeah. So, but yeah, really enjoying it so far.
This is a long-awaited stream. We have Jordan, of course, a lifelong Metroid fan. Obviously, everyone knows.
What's your history with it? I wanted to ask you that while we were here tonight. Like, what's your history with Metroid?
Well, I mainly got into it with Super Metroid. So that was my first main Metroid game that I played a lot of. And I still have my copy. But so Super Metroid is what I really got into. A lot of the Super Nintendo games were my favorites. Like I had an NES. It was technically my first Nintendo system. But aside from Mario, which I still think a lot of those hold up still, like Super Mario Bros. 3 still holds up. My personal opinion, like a lot of the original Nintendo games don't necessarily hold up. Like Zelda 1 and 2 are mostly just nostalgic for people. Metroid actually is pretty good, obviously on the NES. But Super Metroid is one of my favorites as far as like 2D.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kind of Metroids. Which I guess there's not really that many. But
there's 5.
I remember. I guess so, yeah. I'm thinking of like the Game Boy Advance one, that one. Are you counting like Metroid Dread and all those?
Yeah.
2.5D? Yeah.
That's
because they're side scrolling. Yeah. And then the DS one. So yeah. But Super Metroid, just loved it. The atmosphere, the music, the storyline. Even it's kind of like my default Metroid game. But I wasn't like super good at it because I do get lost a lot in those kind of games, of course.
Hello.
And so I ended up, obviously by the time Metroid Prime comes out though, I'm obsessed. Metroid Prime, love Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Everything about it, especially like considering GameCube is so like low resolution standard definition. That game looks so good on there.
It still holds up.
This is kind of carrying that legacy. Like, look at the scene, like right here.
Dude, it's so
it's like, I was impressed with this game because I tried it on my TV, which it's not like the nicest. It's 4K, but it's not like the nicest kind of 4K. So it looked okay on there. But I played handheld last night, and I tried putting in the 720p, 120 hertz on the Switch 2 handheld. And even in 720p, it looks insanely good.
Yeah, so, I haven't tried that yet. I've only done the quality mode or whatever. But
I think especially combat, the 720p with the 120 hertz, the refresh rate just looks so good. So just now, before this stream, I was playing it on my computer monitor, which is a 244 hertz monitor, so I was doing 120 hertz, 1080, and that also looks pretty good. So I think I like the performance mode on this game. Blaster Goblin says, I've never really played Metroid. It's such a blind spot for me, but this game might have finally sold me a Switch 2. Yes.
Blaster, I'm serious. Like, just, first of all, thanks for coming in. Second of all, yeah, this, like, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say this is the most graphically impressive game that Nintendo has ever done. Like, when we're talking about, there's different types of ways you can talk about that, of course. Like, so when you're talking about like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, those are stunning. Those are beautiful, like the art direction, all that. But like, in terms of like the combination of fidelity, like high-end graphics and art direction, I think this is like queen.
Eula's suggesting a game audio go down.
Go down, sure, bud. Thank you. This is my first time.
So. Yeah, this is fun because you got us yapping about Metroid tonight, playing Metroid Prime 4, and talking about previous Metroid games as well as this one. And I'm going to be comparing them a lot. So like I said, like, it's crazy. Like, that Metroid Prime, the first one on GameCube, just looks so good on the GameCube. It was kind of, the Nintendo consoles usually look like a generation behind its competitors, and
Right.
Metroid Prime looked like current gen or even surpassed like a lot of the competitor stuff at the time. And I'm kind of feeling the way on this one too. This looks like a PS5 game from some of the parts that I've played so far. Not necessarily every part, but a lot of the environments, a lot of the lighting, a lot of the art direction, like you're saying, is just so cool. I'm in the Forge Towers right now, and each tower has like slightly different atmospheric kind of vibe and lighting and stuff, and just the alien kind of environment, just so cool.
Yeah. I love this.
Blaster Gum says it looks insane for a Nintendo game. I've only played the first one and whatever 3D Metroid on the DS near launch. Okay, that's funny because that's the only Metroid game Jordan hasn't played. Metroid Hunters.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the DS ones, so like that includes the Federation Force, which that shouldn't have been made to begin with, but here we are. Do you remember that, Josh? We're all like, we're anticipating like, when are they ever going to do like a Metroid Prime 4? That'd be so cool if they did Metroid Prime 4. Then like, hey guys, here's Metroid Prime Federation Force, and we're like, well, why would you do this to me? Who hurt you?
And then they're like, here's Metroid Other M. Is there anything except Prime 4?
And like, I can't remember if we talked about this before, but like Other M, I think can still be talked about. Like, if you separate its parts, it is a fun action game. Like the action in that game,
like,
sorry, like the action in the game is good, but it's a bad Metroid game. Like there's like separate parts.
It's weird. I made a joke like kind of dissing it, but actually it's not that bad of a Wii game. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. You could play worse games.
Yeah,
than
the
Metroid
thing with this game that I love about Metroid Prime 4 so far. See, the thing I was worried that a lot of people, because it's been so long playing Metroid Prime, even though they have released some like remakes and stuff. So I was worried. Let's see. Ulysses Guy, who has only played the Halo series, playing his second FPS game, getting a lot of Halo vibes from this. Especially this first section is very Halo-esque. Actually, this first little bit reminds me of Mass Effect 2 with the relic.
And, ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll touch on that Halo stuff here in a second. Once you finish your thought, I'll touch on that Halo stuff here in a second.
Oh yeah. Well, all I was gonna say is, I think that. Well, I was in the middle of. I don't know what I was gonna say actually. I'm just yapping.
We had talked about you were saying something about Other M, and you made a joke, but you actually like it.
Kayla says different cog angle unlocked.
Hey, Kayla. Yeah, this is a very different cog angle.
Post Metroid Prime 4 world.
So what I've had to do,
but my only FPS games have been Halos.
Yeah, what I had to do was bring my second monitor from my main computer that I like usually do just like Didos podcast streams on. Had to bring that over and stand it on top of like my desk table on top of the kitchen table so it could, or on top of the coffee table so it could reach the HDMI for my new actually good PC, desktop PC.
Oh yeah.
It's just like
this is quite the arrangement.
I need to take a picture because this is actually insane. Like what I've done tonight should be a war crime.
It's quite the arrangement he has.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get a good angle here.
Would you suggest, this is Blaster Goblin, would you suggest for someone with no Metroid experience to start with this or start with Prime Remastered? I'll let Jordan answer that.
Yeah, so I think it's going to depend on what exactly you're feeling. So as far as like, if you're worried about narrative, you're good. They wrapped up the narrative that they started in Prime 1 with Prime 3. So this is a whole new storyline. Like the guy that you're about to see here in a couple minutes, like the arch rival Silux from the trailer, like they teased him in Prime 3, like in the post credits if you got 100% ending. But everything about the story is completely new. This is a jumping on point for sure. If you want to get a feel for whether or not you're going to like the main gameplay loop, then I would suggest checking out Prime Remaster because it's, $20-30 cheaper. And it's a fantastic game. The original Metroid Prime is tied for one of the highest rated games of all time. Like, you got Ocarina of Time at a 99 on Metacritic. I think there's maybe one game with like a 98, and then Metroid Prime, Halo 1, and like several other games are all 97s. Like, one of the highest rated games of all time, and the remaster is fantastic. They did a really good job of like updating the visuals while still keeping everything else intact. So that's kind of my stance on it. Like, I'm not one of those people who's gonna say like you have to play all the games in order. Like, if all you're worried about is will I like how this game plays, yeah, check out remastered first. If all you're worried about is the narrative aspect of it, then you're good. You can just jump into this one. I need to
That
scan
is
this.
a great question. Kayla has asked how many hours each of you have played so far. I haven't got as far, but I have about, let's see, when did I start last night? I got about 5 or 6 hours in. Jordan is, depending on if you check the Switch versus the Metroid time, could be 9 hours. It could be not.
Yeah,
Could be 7.
in-game clock is like 6.5. Switch console time is like 9 hours. I think was there another question a second ago about something? Oh, the Halo thing. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, this boss looks like a Covenant enemy, which is funny.
yeah. Well, what I was gonna say. So I saw some posts, and this is one of those things where like, for once around the discourse of this game, the internet is actually not off base when they say this, and I don't blame them for it. A lot of people are saying like, oh, like it actually looks like there were former 343 devs who joined on Retro Studios, and that's why this game looks and feels so much like Halo, especially this intro. That's not like a wrong thing to think, because it does look and feel kind of like a Halo game right now. But what people don't remember, because it's been 18 years, is that Metroid Prime 3 opened up very similarly. You're talking to Federation people, they're under attack, you end up fighting some monstrous experiment boss thing at the end of it before the main game starts, and like something happens that kicks off the main narrative. Like, that is the intro to Prime 3, and that is the intro to Prime 4. Why people are thinking the whole Halo thing is because I looked it up, and so 2007 is Metroid Prime 3, right?
Yeah.
No games in between 3 and 4 as far as like mainline Metroid Prime games. You want to know how many Halo games have come out since 2007?
Oh, a lot.
The entire second trilogy, both Halo Wars games, ODST and Reach, all have come out since Metroid Prime 3 came out.
Isn't that crazy? This
So-
is like the Stranger Things. We were talking about this in the chat last night. Stranger Things seasons between season 4 and season 5.
Yeah. So like,
I have a lore question.
go for it.
I know we have Halo newbies in the chat, but it's okay. Not Halo. Look, I'm calling it Halo now. Metroid Prime. Especially this intro. Basically, you're shooting these embedded Metroids that are in this boss, and they're like, oh, I think one of the scans is like, oh, we have a theory that Metroids are like controlling things now or whatever. And like, is this just a story beat like for Metroid Prime 4 or?
Yes, so in pretty much every Metroid game, the Space Pirates or some other nefarious force have wanted to control, experiment on Metroids to conquer things.
Yes.
But to the best of my knowledge, this is the first time that we've seen Metroids like fuse with other beings and like kind of take over like mind control or like
That's
whatever.
Why I was thinking I missed something.
Yeah, there he is, arch rival Psylux. And fun lore fact again.
Metroids. He's got those little weird Metroids too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Fun lore thing. Those appear to be what are called Mocktroids, which are like imperfect clones, because true Metroids have like, I think it's 3 or 4 of those little like nuclei
they don't
things.
look right. These don't look right. Yeah.
Yeah, those only have 1. So like, if you remember the original Metroid, it's the original Metroid and Super and Zero Mission. The first time you go into that like Taurian area, like looks kind of like really science labby, like almost like, stainless steel. You'll run into a bunch of like bigger ones that just have 1 little nucleus. Those are Mocktroids.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's Kayla. The text is so small on my screen. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying this is like a 15 to 20 hour campaign.
Yeah.
So by those,
especially if you're scanning everything.
Yeah.
If you're new to the Prime series, one of the main kind of narrative things, which was very novel at the time, it's kind of been done a lot now, but there isn't a lot of dialogue or anything like that, and so a lot of the story was told through environmental storytelling and using your scanner to scan objects and different aspects of the environment, and you would get like a little blurb about it, and that carries on into this for sure.
Yeah. Oh look. Oh no, malfunction. No missiles. No space jump. No nothing. No missiles. Where are they? Okay. See, I need to stop right here for just a second
Yeah.
because I meant to say something a minute ago about the scanning thing. I'm trying to avoid scanning every single thing for this, just so people can actually see the game. Um, that's why I only scanned the boss just now. I'll scan some more stuff so people can get a feel for that as well. But when it comes to game criticism, it's obviously people are going to have their own feelings about stuff. So this is the desert that people complain about. We're obviously not in the desert proper. We don't have our bike yet. None of that. It's mostly empty, obviously, because that's like the definition of a desert. But I mean, come on, look at this. Like you're in this desert, you look around, you see this like giant like storm. What do they call that? Like cell, like this giant storm cell over here. You got the sun dogs around the refraction or whatever
Yeah.
on either side of the halo. You got that giant tree in the background. You got that giant mountain back there. Like there is so much pretty stuff that you can look at like outside of the desert. Like just I don't know, man.
One
Like
thing, wait, before you move on too,
oh,
I want to
sorry,
talk about
sorry.
this too. This is a good topic. Eula mentions the Yonic door, right?
So much
So
Yonic
this
stuff,
kind of
dude.
came up, right? But so like this is actually genius to me because many of you might know that Metroid has a lot of influences from Alien,
Mm-hmm.
the Ridley Scott movie. Even one of the enemies in Metroid is named Ridley. The Metroids themselves behave in a similar fashion to the facehuggers in Alien. Alien was a direct inspiration for Metroid. And H.R. Geiger, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Eula knows what I'm getting at. H.R. Geiger, of course, was hired to do a lot of the art direction in Alien, and he used a lot of male phallic imagery.
The
So
facehuggers
I think this
themselves.
is actually a genius move to essentially flip that and use yonic imagery. I mean, it's for sure intentional. And so like this is a genius homage like through for the series to like do that. Yeah. Eula says that's actually so good. It really is actually.
That I never thought about it in that capacity. I obviously noticed the Yonic thing. I've seen a woman before,
Yeah, I mean
but
because we're well, we're now like in this, and it adds to this whole alien feel here because just in this story beat, you're suddenly just on this weird planet, and the game already is like there's aliens in the game essentially, and so you're already kind of used to what the Metroid universe aliens look like, and so when now Samus is put into this environment, how do you make something alien to someone who's used to dealing with like aliens? So
yeah,
this is just really cool. Like the art design here is really cool, but it's
yeah,
very intentional. I noticed that immediately. That I drew the parallel between H.R. Geiger and then the art direction in this game being kind of a flip
yeah.
of
That's
that.
really cool. So like,
There,
as
you
Josh,
can do a video if you'd like.
I'll let you handle that one. As Josh was talking
Yeah,
about, like
yeah,
you learn a lot of lore stuff and just like superlative information based on like scanning, and so like if it's a super important thing that'll actually like be added to your logbook, it'll prompt you like if you want to learn more or read more, you can hit the button like the minus button to open the logbook to read more. So this is an example of one that's like not like story or like super duper lore specific, but it's just like your informational. So like it's really cool. Actually, I'll scan some more stuff because I'll talk about when I get there. Actually, I'm gonna hold there. But yeah, so this tells you like analysis implies this is a mechanoid variant. Local database contains no matches for its materials or technology. So again, re-emphasizing that like this is completely alien to Samus. She's in some place that like her extensive database, the Galactic Federation database, has no idea what this thing is even made of, let alone what it
yeah,
does. So I loved that this intro is just like hammering home the isolation and the alien nature of this whole planet. God, the art direction, seriously. I mean, come on.
oh yeah, it's so cool.
Oh no, my
It's
beam's not
really
doing
cool.
anything. What? Beams.
Eula says, "I need to check these out." So yeah, what's cool? Like I honestly think you could just start with this because
Yeah.
it is a Metroid Prime 4, but it is also kind of a reset. It's been 18 years, so you can watch Jordan's brief story videos
Thanks for the
because
plug.
like like most Nintendo games, there's not like a ton of story to it, and so you can get the general idea. No, Eula, this is not Switch 2 exclusive. Actually, it is available on Switch 1 and 2, which is crazy. It looks pretty good on Switch 1
Yeah,
too. I
this
watched
is
some videos, so they're really good at optimizing for hardware. A lot of these games just run so well.
yeah. I was trying to
Um,
see that, like, oh look, it says Switch 2 edition, but you can't even see it because I'm playing it. So never mind.
It
Sorry.
actually does. So what's interesting about that? It's so confusing. These games. Let me get my. I think I can reach it. This is what's cool about some of these. So because you can buy the Switch One Metroid Prime 4, but what you should actually do is buy this one, which is the Switch 2 Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And if it says Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, what that means is you can actually put this cartridge in your Switch 1 and it plays as a Switch 1 game.
Are you
But then when you
serious?
put it into the Switch 2, yeah, yes. It's crazy. I watched some videos on this too. So this will play on the Switch 1. It has the Switch 1 game on it. But when you put in the Switch 2, it downloads the enhancements for the Switch 2.
That's kind of nuts.
So yeah, it's really cool actually.
Yeah, so like again, we're
Um,
just in this weird alien place. Like there's all these like weird mech things standing around, and I think it's gonna say it again. Like an android using unknown technology, no matches,
yeah.
no energy signals. Like it doesn't like even your high tech scan doesn't know what's going on. This door, like usually, I mean, it's like a Metroid staple. The door has a color to it. You shoot it, something, and it opens up. You can't even open the doors yet. Like it's doing a
The
very good
thing
job,
with
I think.
yeah, just this universe. This is what I wanted in Mass Effect Andromeda because it's the same setup where they're already like humans have had contacts with other aliens for however many generations. They're all used to like dealing with alien things, whatever. But then in Mass Effect Andromeda, they go to a new galaxy, and I wanted it to be like this foreign kind of thing, even for them who are used to dealing with aliens. And that's what this feels like. It's scratching that itch for me where it's like, now she's put into this like really. This reminded me of Flight of the Navigator, by the way. The little dudes,
That was
which is an old movie.
my main thing with Andromeda was like I never finished it. I did give it a really good shot, and I actually did enjoy a lot of what I played. But my main issue with it was that it like took you to a new galaxy and then stuck you with mostly party members who were from your galaxy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what was even the point? Like,
that's what I was saying. And so now we get to look at this potential this race through their statues and stuff. It's very cool.
yeah, and that the music right now too was just so like ethereal.
Hmm.
Do your thing, dude. Come on.
The, mu- the music is so good. Yeah, what's going on? You got glitched. There you
Cognitive glitched.
go.
Like, follow, and
Hey.
subscribe.
But yeah, what I like about this series, and so far for me, Metroid Prime 4 is capturing this too. It's different than a lot of it's not a first person shooter game. And I thought that would get maybe confused for people, but I think that's coming across at least. This is more of a first person action platformer. And so a lot of the portions of the games, there's little to no enemies actually. There's a lot of puzzles, exploration, scanning things, environmental storytelling,
Mm-hmm.
doing little physics puzzles. And so I just love the pace of these Metroid Prime games because it's a little bit slower, even though there's there's action, of course, and there'll be little bosses and all kinds of things. Some of the boss fights are really good.
Oh, they're
already in
so
this.
good. I'm gonna. My intention is to get through at least 2 or 3 bosses, like minimum.
And a big thing, of course, in the genre of Metroidvania, being Metroid and Castlevania, the two main games that kind of the hallmarks, is of course powering yourself up, and those power ups allowing you to unlock other areas that are previously inaccessible.
Yes.
And with Samus in particular, she always in most of her games has like a suit gimmick for that game, and so he's about to unlock the kind of main gimmick, I guess, that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
Look at this.
is going for, and so it's pretty cool. I like it too. I really like it.
The these abilities, you mean?
Yeah, the new kind of ability.
I'm a little mixed on it.
You
Like there's a couple of them that I think are really cool. I think that all of them that I've unlocked so far have a cool like aesthetic, a cool style to it. But this kind of ties back into what I said this morning in the Discord. Like, I firmly believe, like, and this is a compliment, by the way. I firmly believe that Metroid Prime 4 is the Force Awakens to Metroid Prime 1's A New Hope. Like, I saw some of the reviews where it wasn't like a full on like, this is garbage, but it was like talking about that it was a little bit disappointing that there weren't a lot of brand new abilities in this game.
I guess. I like the psychic theming though. It's cool.
Yeah, and I agree. Like the psychic theming is cool, but for some of it, it does kind of feel like I'm not like a big The Office person, but I watched like the first few seasons. Like there's that episode. I think it's maybe when I can't remember his name. The Hispanic guy that came out as gay.
Oscar.
Oscar, yeah, Oscar. That's right. Like I think they were doing some other party, but then they decided it was gonna be for Oscar instead, and so he just like was taking all the 2 liters of lemonade and just putting a tilde over the end, so it looked like it was like written in Spanish.
Yeah,
that's kind of how some of these powers feel. Is it like?
What you mean.
Like there's certain
you're
powers
unlocking some of the same kind of stuff, right? Like a grapple. What's a psychic grapple now?
Yeah, exactly. But again, like I like the aesthetic of it. It's not like a full on like knock. Like it's just like oh well. It's just. I do think,
and you should be able to get to it, but that one that you get to use a lot at some of the boss fights, where it's like it slows time down. You control the blast.
Yeah, that's a cool new thing.
It's very cool. Very cool.
And so, what I hinted at earlier that I was going to like elaborate on. So she has her psychic visor now, so it's not just a scan visor; it's a psychic visor. So now, when I'm scanning stuff in the area, it no longer says like unknown. It says like, oh, this is using psychic energy. This is going to this place. This is like,
and part of it too is because I guess your psychic power is coming from this race that built all this stuff.
Yes.
So it's kind of like you're tapped into their database, but they're not like as technological as the Federation. It's more, and actually, I love this, which getting a little bit ahead, but I love how when you start scanning and learning about their culture, they have different ages, like the mechanical age.
Yes.
And basically, they determined the mechanical age was like going to wipe them all out early with like pollution, essentially. So they basically all as a society decided to like basically remove their industrial age and move into like the next age of that, and that's how they eventually get to this like psychic age that you're like experiencing, although they are still gone at this point, so we don't really know like what happened, or I don't yet, but I do like that little tidbit where it's like you're going through their ruins of their mechanical age, which were already ruins to them at some point because they abandoned all that stuff.
Yeah, I like reading all that lore to it. The I'm being bad about reading on-screen text being spoken in alien languages, but yeah, this projection of this alien is basically telling her like they're pretty much already died out, and she's kind of their only hope, not only to like save the day kind of thing, but also to preserve their legacy, like because of their downfall. So that's like a pretty cool premise, honestly. Of like,
it's funny to me because this is like the ultimate side quest. Oh, I like this part too. This reminds me of Zelda, like Link to the Past or Ocarina of Time, where it's like, okay, you got to do these 6 things and go here. This is what I like. This is my jam. So honestly, the desert, people are like, oh, the desert. This is like Hyrule Field. Oh, I love it.
Dude, like I'm so neutral to mildly positive on the desert, dude. Like I have found some really cool stuff in the desert, and like I kind of what you're touching on a little bit, like I won't spoil anything because I'm obviously like twice as far as you are. But like I've found at least 1 or 2 lore tidbits like talking about the desert and like maybe hinting that like maybe it wasn't always a desert, maybe they're trying to make it not a
Yeah, that
desert.
makes
Like
sense.
so like yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like terraforming.
yeah.
Ulysses, one of my favorite jokes is the one that goes, "If Zelda was a girl, she would date Meteoroid, Metroid. You get it. If Zelda was a girl, she would date Metroid." That's funny
Love it.
because it's like everything's wrong about it.
Yep. Well, only
But
if
yeah,
you're
this
homophobic.
environment is so cool. The sound design in this forested environment,
Oh, it's so good.
it's so much fun.
Yeah, so I'll open up the logbook just so people can kind of see it. So again, like you scan it and it gives you a little tidbit, like it's a butterfly variant that's adapted to tropical climates, whatever. You hit the minus button, pulls up and has a little bit more info, like kind of talks about like how they compare it to other wildlife and like it's so detailed and like it's again this is
A lot of times this is how you can progress too. It's like a manual hint system because a lot of this is environmental puzzles and stuff like that. And so sometimes you're like, what do I do? And you'll find something to scan. You'll be like, oh, this thing's like not active or it's linked to this thing. Oh,
yeah
I have to like, do this. So it's very, very cool.
yeah once again like yeah pure water is essential for larval survival. Like it's I guess again, I think this is generally said in a positive way, but I hope that it comes across in a positive. Like some of the scan data, like in the logbook, it's like flavor text, I guess you could call it. But like again, that's so cool
Yeah.
that like they build this entire world that you are able to read more about, learn more about, to the degree that you want
Especially
to.
like these little water things that go under the ground. It's like there's a whole ecosystem, and you can read about like the prey, the predators, like how like they all function in this ecosystem, how the plants and animals interact with each other,
Yeah,
and that's just like not really necessary, but it adds like a lot to the um, believability.
yeah. I kind of want to just very slightly because I don't want to damage anybody's ear holes tonight. I want to turn the game back up just a little bit so we can appreciate the music.
Yeah, it's very good.
Is that okay? Is that like a good level?
Let's see, I'll pull it up. I have that kind of muted. I think so, yeah, especially here because it's kind of chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because again, like, you get transported to the desert, which is already like weird and alien looking. And then you come here and it's just like, it's beautiful.
And then the next place is like gothic horror.
Right. And again, speaking to the ego, like, I don't even think that these things will even attack you, but you just find little,
I don't think so. Yeah, the ants.
little ants crawling along the tree that's fallen down. I'm like,
Sometimes it's fun too because which you haven't gotten a morph ball a lot, but there's like these little rats or something, and this is pretty common in a lot of the games, but because you're Samus, so they're not a threat to you. But when you're in the morph ball phase, and if you're stuck in like a enclosed space, then suddenly they're like more of a nuisance or an enemy. So I like that too, that scale where it's like when you're big, something isn't necessarily a threat, but then when you're shrunk down, like it's a threat.
yeah.
Please hurt your ears with the sounds. Jackal said that.
Welcome in, Jackal.
Yeah, this game looks insane. And again, like I played this some on 720p on handheld, so I could do 720p 120 FPS. And even at 720p, it just looked so good. Because it's just their textures, their lighting, like just everything.
Yeah, like look at the texture
They
on
know
the
how
wood.
to do the
like
art direction. Yeah.
Retro Studios are like a
It's
bunch
just-
of warlocks.
And I'm sure, but we have a lot of like newer people to the series though. So you might not remember like the full drama, but essentially Retro Studios is based in Austin, Texas. They're basically the Metroid Prime team. That's like mostly what they do. They're a subsidiary. They're not necessarily, it's not like directly part of Nintendo first party, but they do Metroid Prime. But Metroid Prime 4 was supposed to be done by a different team. And so it was announced in 2017, and progress was going poorly. And so by 2019, Retro wanted it back. They said, give it to us. We want to do it. So they did a pitch. I think it's not like fully publicly known. I believe they might have thrown together like some kind of tech demo or something. But that's when development restarted under Retro, who's taking it back.
That was quite the drama. I remember that.
Yeah. It must have been really hype when it like worked, you know? Because imagine like someone else was doing it, and so they're already like not doing it, and then all of a sudden like there's a chance to get it back.
Yeah.
That must have been so exciting.
This view, dude, it's like absolutely nuts. To pull a Todd Howard, you see that bridge
Yeah.
in the distance? You can go there. Like literally, we will be going to that exact bridge in like 20 minutes. Oh, so again, like just building in like the lore for the world and stuff. Like you'll find little things like this around, and this is like kind of like the lore for the
Yeah.
people. Oh,
Yeah,
Lemorn,
little,
gaze upward and behold the sacred
I
tree.
like how their language, it looks like little psychic waves too.
It's true.
It's really cool.
So he told me to go to a temple. There she is. So yeah, that's that sacred tree, which looks beautiful, by the way. I feel like it wasn't so sparkly in the trailers. Maybe they wanted to show, save some of that flavor for the actual full release.
Maybe.
The water rolling down.
I didn't
the
watch
mud.
too many trailers. After a certain point, I was like, well, you know, I'm just gonna play this. So
Yeah. Yeah, occasionally you might have to actually
Like
look at the text of the scans to see how to defeat an enemy. These are just little bugs. I don't care.
yeah, I had to. The last boss I did was that one with the swarms around it, and I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, that psychic blast thing where you control it. So I had to
Yeah.
scan it, and I was like, oh yeah.
I did the same thing, dude.
I was just shooting it. I was like, I don't know what to do. Even the vine one, actually, I didn't figure that out from scanning it, but that vine boss here, I had got kind of far to the second phase without using that thing. I realized you had to kill them within a certain amount of time. So like I was just doing it when there was just two. By the time there's 3 tendrils, it becomes impossible. I was like, what do I do? And then I just remember that ability that freezes time.
And going back to my like comparison, like Force Awakens kind of thing, like that is basically a newer version of Flagra from Metroid Prime 1. Like there's vines,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even the OST for it has like shades of the Flagra fight. And again, this is not a dig. This is like I like it. It's their way of paying homage while also putting new spins on things, and I respect it. I'm having fun with it. I'm really enjoying
It's kind of like Final Fantasy does that kind of thing all the time.
Yeah.
It reinvents enemies and known characters and stuff.
It's always got the crystals. It's always got the you're killing God. There's like elements of
Yeah, basically.
it that are always there, but they're just used in different ways and in different contexts. I swore there was another little lore thing up here. Whatever.
It's at the edge right there. No, it's in the middle.
It's edging. What?
Yeah, there was one. Like against the railing. Or did you already get that one?
Oh, there it is. Yep, you're right. My bad. It's like I knew there was one over here yesterday.
I think that it's pretty interesting too that I don't know where the scan was, but there was a scan describing that boss, like the lore too, of the plant boss in this.
Oh, okay. I'll have to
It
go back
was
and look
like,
for that.
yeah, I'll have to look it up. It was like talking about how they had. I can't remember. I wonder if I can look it up somewhere. Let's see if there's like a Metroid Prime scans site.
I'm sure there is. There's got to be, right?
It was cool though.
Will let me do it yet?
I do wish the scanning was a little quicker. It seems a little slow.
Yeah. They put in a little quality of life thing that's nice for Metroidvanias. They have a little marker system, so if you find something, like I found this little robot thing that I can't do anything with yet, so I can put a little symbol that I want to, and then it highlights that room green, so you know that you tagged it with something. I don't know about you, Josh, but like this music for like this area Especially
Yeah.
when it was like the.
Oh,
It
yeah,
reminds
yeah.
me of the Metroid 1 and Super music. The do do
Oh, it definitely
do do
did.
do do do.
Yeah. The motif, yeah,
Yeah.
and of course, like the actual sound of it too has that Metroid Prime sound. But yeah,
Yes.
some of the motifs are very familiar. Okay, I found some pictures of skins. Let's see. No, no. Let's see.
Oh yeah, baby. I got a mitten.
I guess we'll be coming back to this area because I forgot about the green energy crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I gave some of it, but it was like it barely filled up the meter. I guess I got to come back here when I get more eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Right now, I
sir.
can't really come back here because I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the forge place.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't say anything else beyond that, but yes, you will be coming back.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I just thought of that. I was like, wait, there's green crystals. Uh,
Bloop, bloop, bloop. So now I can use those psychic motes in the other room. Hashtag Metroidvania, hashtag blessed.
Metrovania. Let's see. I wonder if it would be on my own logbook, a scan. It should, right? I guess. If I scan something.
If it was
I don't know
actually
how
in
it
the
works,
logbook,
'cause
yeah.
I don't know where I saw it. Yeah. It was like a lore thing.
Like one of those little slabs.
I don't know. No, it was like a hologram. Or I don't remember.
These are kind of cool.
I scanned so much stuff.
It's
Oh
like
yeah,
the
I
it's
only
like the
did
most
a couple of those, but
yeah.
it is kind of fun.
It's like the most basic thing, but it's cute. I like it.
I wish it was like, I don't know. It reminds me of like if it was motion control, but it's not because like you can't really mess it up.
Yeah, because that's what they did in Metroid Prime 3. They would have like when you had the plasma beam or whatever it was that you could actually like weld things. You had to like follow the path or whatever. There's a part coming up that's like low-key scary. Like, not like a super scary way, but like tense. That's a good word, tense. Galactic Federation distress beacon. Or nor. This is nice too. Whenever you get things
Okay,
like this,
Eula's got to go to bed. Have a good night.
Good night, bud. Thanks for coming through.
Thanks for stopping in. Yeah.
I like that whenever it says like, "Oh look, open map." You don't have to. You can just keep playing if you want. There's no law that says you have to do it. I love. Did you do this? Did you scan the save stations?
Yeah, I did.
Lamorne device for saving behavioral records, also full restore.
Yeah.
Like, I love that they actually made it like lore specific.
Behavioral records. I scan like everything pretty much.
Yeah, I have been too.
That's why it takes me longer. I could be way further.
Yeah, I could probably beat the game by now if I didn't scan things so much.
Probably.
Oh no, what's this? Explosive force, but I don't have any explosive forces, Josh. What do I do?
Oh,
Guess I'll have to
we
come
gotta
back later.
back. Oh. There might be like already in the wiki or something. If people are quick on it.
Oh yeah, this little section here was so good.
Yeah.
Where like you start to see like the shadow of something like, yeah,
And there's a lot of noises, like you can hear things walking around above you and stuff.
Yeah.
Metal Mommy.
Very good. Very ominous.
What's
Kayla,
up,
fully
in
agree.
and out, but
Yeah.
wanted to say the suit looks dope. Yeah, and you get a nicer suit too. It reminds me of like not in a cheesy way, but like when you get the racing suit, it's like it reminds me of the Batman, like the old Batman movies, because like each new movie, Batman would have like the new suit, and it's kind of like cheesy a little bit, but like it's still cool. you
Yeah,
know?
but they didn't put nipples on this one, cowards.
No, they definitely didn't.
George Clooney's disappointed.
But the racing suit does look really cool.
It's so good looking, dude. Even when they showed that in the trailers, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Inject
Let's
that into my
see.
veins.
We might can see it because I think it was something I scanned here after or something. I don't remember. It was like lore about the plant boss, how it used to be good, you know.
Yeah. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I like how you can just scan that little antenna.
What? Really?
Yeah, you can scan the ripped off antenna.
Is it further up?
No, you might have passed it already. I don't. It's like wherever you just saw it. Or like wherever you just see him rip it. Maybe it was further up.
How dare you?
I'm on a delay, like watching you, so try further up. You can scan just a little antenna piece. It's funny. This is called environmental storytelling.
I spot antenna.
Yeah, it's right there
Lifetimes
with you, right?
diminished
Yeah, yeah,
due to severance from body. Yeah. Severance.
And
Severance
later,
mention.
because you see him later, like impaled.
Yeah,
But
that was,
you can scan that too.
yeah.
Gotta get the scan in.
Oh, guys, here it comes. The first NPC to ever talk a little bit too much. Brace yourselves.
Wow, ruins the game.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I already forgot that this person was even in it,
Right?
and I'm playing the game.
And I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Like, there are multiple things that he would say or do that I was just cracking up at. Like, he's,
I thought it was funny too, because like, there's things you forget he's watching you, because he's like following you for some of this,
yeah.
and you don't really see him necessarily. So like, I would turn to a morph ball. He's like, "Oh, you change your suit size like that." So funny.
What a mess. You're alone.
Like, all
Did
of
you
this.
No hope.
while you're fighting those things, you can keep trying to shoot him down. I actually did. I shot his ship down like while I was in the middle of the fight. He's like, "No, don't shoot me down now."
That's
That's
awesome.
pretty funny. You should try it. It's funny.
Like, stuff like this, like, this is exactly how, like, a
What now?
dweeb talks to himself. Like,
Guess is that the annoying nerd guy? Yeah. Apparently, this guy ruins the game. What happened is they did. This is what we've determined, at least, because for the influencers they gave preview, and obviously he's in the preview a lot, but he is only in like after this boss fight. He's not really in it that much, so it's kind of a non-issue. People thought that like he's just gonna follow you around the whole game or something.
well, see, that's the thing. And I was talking about this the other day. Like, the preview period was for about 90 minutes. We are at about 55 minutes, 56 minutes, and that included me and Josh like working a couple things out like tech-wise before we
Yeah.
even started the game. Okay? So like I remember reading in the previews like, "Oh, he stayed behind, but then he fixed the comms." And like that is not
He still talks to you a little bit on comms, but it's not that much.
yeah. But so the previews did, again, it's one of those things where I'm trying to balance like people's opinions with my own feelings about the series and about this game, and also what I would wish journalism had as far as like their responsibility to their readers and to the people who are watching their previews or whatever. Because again, we just met him, right? Like within the next 15, 20 minutes, he's already stayed behind. The amount of time that they spend in their videos and that they spend in their articles talking about this guy made me think he was going to be around for a lot longer than he was, because they wouldn't shut up. Like, and I feel like that is not a good way of setting expectations for things. I'm not saying don't criticize. I'm not saying like don't bring it up. I'm saying like it needs to be balanced out. Like you need to let people know like it was only 15 minutes, but I hated it. Or you need to let them know like this was annoying, but it didn't last that long. Like 15 minutes out of 90 minutes is what, 17%?
It made it sound like it changed the entire like design philosophy of Metroid. Like, what?
Right.
What are you talking about?
These things are so well designed and efficiently creepy. Like they are like
yeah, for sure. Remind me of something out of Avatar: The Blueprint. I think that
there he is.
it just doesn't. Yeah, he's like, wait, don't do that now.
You're not my dad.
It's just like it's just clickbait stuff, like clickbait journalism.
Yeah.
And it worked. I mean, it got the clicks. Wow, it actually landed on it.
I love that they're fast and they can like dodge your charge beam. Like
Sometimes I wish at least, well, I don't know if I want to know or not, but you know, there'll probably be at least a couple of people there, I guess. I would
A
just
couple what?
assume maybe beam upgrades, yeah, probably, because that's one of my favorite things about like the Super Nintendo one is like all the different beams and like different ways they shoot and stuff.
I'm coming down.
I'm already getting kind of bored of this one. And I'm like, okay, I'm just tapping. Are you an A shooter or an R shooter?
for this game I'm doing R. But for some reason I don't like using R for some reason I don't like using R for bombs. I like using A for bombs.
Interesting. I just feel like because I'm bored with this shooter already that I'm just tapping A a lot. And I think like R tapping A lot is just kind of clumsy for me. But what's funny is sometimes I'll charge using R. So I use like R as my charge shot, but then I don't know why.
Yeah. The poses, man.
Gotta have the pose.
That's so funny that it's so delayed for you. Huh?
Kayla's probably not in here anymore, but you know, Blonde Blazer's voicing Samus in this one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one that I forget which outlet he writes for. Stephen Totillo, he brought this up after his preview. Like it literally says in his scan, he is known to be extremely talkative even while alone. Like
Yeah.
this is just
he's supposed to be like that.
This is just the type of character that they wrote. Like again, you don't have to like the character, but don't pretend like this is like they wrote this thinking he was the coolest person ever and he's actually annoying. Like they, you know, like I think there's something to be said about.
What's interesting, because with Nintendo games, we're oftentimes, I guess maybe in our heads, thinking through the lens of like they're a Japanese company, except with Metroid Prime, it is a U.S. company. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just different. They know what they're doing. It's not like a mistranslation, you know?
Right. And like, that's what I was about to say is that like I think there's something to be said about intentionality with characters, because I think the same thing got brought up and driven into the ground unfairly for the Veil Guard. Like, this is just Marvel writing. This is just blah, blah, blah. I'm like, there's a difference between writing that you don't like and bad writing. Those are not always the same thing.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I'll be honest, like this is not a spoiler because this is in trailers. Like there are other Federation troopers that you will come across, and there's been some of their writing that I was like, actually, I don't really like the way that this character is written, even if the performance is not bad. It's just like, oh, that was kind of like a weird way to say that, or like this is like a just clunky phrasing for something, but like, again, these conversations are not the entirety of the game. Like, they're not. I don't know. It's whatever.
Kayla had a question because she was no audio, so she didn't know if we talked about it already. But I did. If she is on audio now, well, I put it in chat. But the voice actress for Blonde Blazer is playing Samus in this. Kayla said, "I thought the whole thing was she was a silent protagonist." Well, we don't know for sure. If me and Jordan are avoiding spoilers on this, there could be a couple lines we don't know yet. But as far as the grunts and the like getting hit in the it's the voice actress.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Blonde Blazer. But Kayla's question was, does it bother you that he talks and she doesn't? You may have said that, but I was no audio.
I did not say that yet. It is, for the most part, fine. There are some times, like during cutscenes and stuff, where it does get a little bit awkward, but
I think it's funny because in some Japanese games, like with silent protagonists, they almost play as if the character is saying something, but like you just as the player don't see it, but the character, like the other character they're talking to, understands what they're saying.
Yeah.
But in this, it's really funny because she is just silent, and he'll be like asking her questions or like making comments, and she's just like staring at it.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny. There's the infamous door. Oh, you missed this. I'm gonna give this speech one more time. You missed this, Kayla. So Samus has been transported to alien world where all their design and aesthetic is very yonic. Yonic being the opposite of phallic, so representing female form. This is good. So I'm onto something here. I might have to do a video, but basically, the origin of Metroid series is heavily inspired by Ridley Scott's Alien movie from the 70s. And because not only did they name one of the Metroid bosses Ridley as like an homage to that, but the actual Metroid creatures themselves latch onto your face or your head and like are parasitic, very similar to the alien in Alien. And so they literally, Nintendo like was kind of adapting Alien into like their own franchise. So there's that direct tie-in. And Alien hired H.R. Geiger to do all the set design, the art direction, and H.R. Geiger uses male genitalia and phallic artwork to represent the horror and the alien form, and there's a whole lot to do with that. And so I love that in this game they use the female form as like a flipping that reference to, even though it is like based on like an alien inspiration, they're now flipping that instead of phallic forms, they're using female forms to represent like this foreign like atmosphere and stuff. Very, very interesting. I got the cognitive gears, cognitive clips essay floating in my mind for this.
Do it. So a couple things about that too. Just a second ago, when they come across, like during the cutscene, when they come across the bridge, Miles looks at this again, pretty yonic looking structure, and he goes, "Wow, it's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it."
That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. I didn't put that together. They probably did that on purpose. So.
Yeah.
I like how I probably said my whole speech, but Kayla's probably like getting on Space Mountain or something like that.
Right. She would. Also, I just realized this. That's that temple we came from in the desert.
I wasn't sure we were gonna make
Hey, yeah, this is the bridge. You're right.
Samus.
Somewhere over there.
And then
Movie
there's
magic.
something that I came to later.
Yeah.
Oh, he fell.
Very cool.
I'm okay.
See, again, I know that we were talking, so people may not have heard it. Like, him saying things in the middle of the firefight, like, it is just such a non-issue to me. Like, I'm not saying that this is the coolest person ever, and I would love to hear him read the dictionary to me, but it's, like, just such a non-issue compared to what else is going on in this game.
Yeah.
Plant motif, huh?
It's just not
Sure.
that big of a deal.
Sure, plants, huh?
Yeah.
Specifically, what is it? What's the flower that's supposed to be like really yonic? It's not irises.
It's most flowers.
True.
Orchids.
Orchids, yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
No idea what
Yeah,
we're doing, but it feels like it's working.
I was an art major, so Georgia O'Keeffe is kind of one of the main modern artists who was kind of famous for depicting
Actually, have you heard about this?
watercolors and flower artworks and those kind of forms.
Have you heard about this actually? So I think I've only like seen little bits and pieces of this. I haven't like fully looked into it myself, but like I've heard that it was never her intention to be like overly like, oh look, this is the female form, blah blah blah. It was actually her like husband that kept like saying that and like pushing that as her
That
like.
probably is true because what's funny is I'm more familiar with her husband, or maybe not her husband, but like she was. I only know a lot about her because of the circles she ran with in the photography world. So
Yeah, apparently he was just like using that as an excuse to promote her stuff, and she
Maybe.
actually hated it. If I read things correctly, again,
Interesting.
you can check me on that. Please do not cite me on that.
art
Control
history
B.
lore. Yeah, this ability is really
Oh,
cool.
look at the water. Look at the water trickling down. That looks so good.
That door just opened all by itself.
These little like connector rooms are so pretty. Like all the little statues and like the lighting coming through and like
Yeah.
water trickling into little bowls. Like
No way. A Mark 99.
Okay, yeah, I was making sure it was her
I'd
husband
recognize that frame anywhere.
and not maybe a boyfriend.
Mark
But yeah,
99 Magnus
Alfred
is famous,
Stieglitz
right?
was her husband,
Bounty
and he's a famous photographer. So, hey, Titanfall 2.
see, this cracked me up. He's like introducing the mech to her. Like it's just
You doing here?
it's just silly. Like
I worked on her back at base. I'll take a
Betsy?
few scans.
Betsy, what are you doing here, Betsy?
you know, Samus, she's famous.
She's torn apart.
Titanfall 2 mech.
If we could find the missing piece,
Yeah, I love that really subtle foreshadowing there.
I bet we could get her up and running.
Maybe we can get her up and running again. I wonder if that's going to happen later on in the story.
Soul in that bag.
Oh, hang on one second.
You didn't even mute. Hey, it's Rabbit. Perfect timing. For nothing. Rabbit, do you like Metroid? Playing Metroid Prime 4 from the beginning. You didn't mute his microphone. I don't think I can mute it for him.
It's no big deal. I just heard my dog going, yep, from upstairs, and he needed to be let out. That's all.
Oh.
Nothing crazy.
Rabbit's a Metroid knower. Okay.
Cool,
Good
cool,
to
cool,
know.
cool, cool, cool.
Are you playing Metroid Prime 4? We've started from the beginning. Of course, Jordan's much further than this, but for this stream, we've started a new save file.
Built in the machine era.
I'm
like
not.
you were talking
I'm
about.
not.
Tech is a
What?
marvel.
Little save station action just for funsies.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need it. I'm too good at the game, but you know, just for
I'm
you all.
confused. It auto saves too, though, right?
It does, yeah. At certain points. Like-
It's funny you have a save spot.
Decoding the language will take weeks without a translation key.
I kind of miss save spots.
I'm just gonna push buttons.
How do you feel
and
about
see what
save
happens.
spots?
Like what we just did a second ago, you mean?
Well, I just mean in a lot of games
See?
in the
Button
past,
pushing strategy
we'll
always pays off.
say Super
I do
Nintendo
not
through
know what to do next.
even PS2 era,
Samus?
save, like how saves were placed, like where save points were placed, is like almost a strategic thing to like almost add tension to the game, you know?
You've received
Yeah.
translation data, which opens
Well,
up a
you
world
might
of
have to start over,
possibilities.
or whatever you know. And so nowadays it just seems like it's certainly convenient. I can just pick up and play from wherever I left off, but I don't know. You lose something, I think, right?
A little bit, and actually, so this happened to me. I have died a couple times, and I noticed it actually lets you either start back from a save point or from a checkpoint, like an autosave. And I think I want to say there was like a 15 or 20-minute discrepancy between them. So it's not like it's auto saving every time you walk in the door. So like if
That's
you
a good
wanted to
point.
do that, then like you might, your save point might actually be closer than your autosave.
Yeah, Rabbit says Elden Ring, Hollow Knight, those games do have point. That's actually a good point because those games are considered kind of punishing. So it's like what I was just saying. It used to be used as like almost like a difficulty thing, and now yeah, it's in like these games that are considered like punishing hard games, where they're using that for tension, But
Yeah.
it used to be like every game was like that basically,
Right.
out of necessity. Final Fantasy is kind of what comes to mind, or most RPGs, JRPGs.
Yeah. Okay, guys, look at the clock. It has been what 15, 20 minutes, and he's already talked about
that
staying
guy,
behind
yeah,
to
he's
work on the
already
room.
detached.
Yeah,
He comes up on the radio a little bit, but it's not often.
it's not very often.
Yeah, I just noticed when you shot that charge shot, it on the left there was like a meter, and only like one went down.
Yes, you can hit up to 3 targets, from what I understand.
Oh, that makes sense because of the mechanic. I've never paid attention to that meter on the left. This game needs dinosaurs.
It's exactly what I was thinking.
Dinosaurs.
So you'll notice, my friends, that some things are... Dog, hang on.
The dog again. That little rat dog's back. That looks like Cayman's dog. Mid thought too.
Buddy.
What happened to games? Wait, Rabbit says, what happened to games with levels like Mario, Crash Bandicoot? I think of Takes Two, Split Fiction went to auto checkpoint instead of restarting the level. Yeah.
I was going to pick up my dog and show everybody,
Well-
but he's acting crazy, whatever.
In some games, it makes sense where it's like checkpoints,
Yeah, I was going to say some
your
things
dog
are
wearing
yellow,
a-
some are
a-
green. The yellow ones are more
floaty?
important.
A life vest?
It's like a cone because he's been like chewing on his leg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
but it's like
I was like, what is
inflatable. It's like
Yeah,
inflatable and
it's so funny.
just goes around his neck. So it's less intrusive than a cone, but still does
Less
the job.
conish, yeah.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
less conic, more yonic.
Oh, there you go.
This is where he's like, "Hey, y'all, if you don't
This
do
is cool. It's
something,"
like this temple.
he's like, "If you don't do
So,
something,
yeah, I like
then we're
how-
gonna die out."
This is something I meant to mention. This is like the ultimate side quest because like the beginning of this game, you're like, oh, I gotta help the Galactic Federation because they're getting attacked and there's like this whatever, and then all of a sudden you're just like over here, and she's like, well, okay, I guess I'm doing this stuff now. What happened to that base that was getting attacked? I mean, she can't do anything. It's just funny though.
Right.
And now they're like, oh, now you're trying to leave and you got to go to these 5 places. You're like, oh, but now you also need the seed, so you got to get this stuff too. Just really funny.
Yeah, and I love that it's like,
Very video game.
by the way, while you're here, if you don't do something, then everything about our entire existence is
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be wiped from like
The
existence.
universe will just die too. Maybe.
Who knows? Ooh, what are all these again? Let's see here. Yeah, so again, you've got...
Right. This is to teach you the thing. But it's so funny, even though they drill it into you like several times like this, I always forget.
Yeah,
And
there was a puzzle.
Another thing I was gonna mention. Yeah.
There's a puzzle, and like, I won't say names in case people have been avoiding spoilers, but like, the area names were mentioned in one of those other recent trailers. But I'm like
Yeah.
2 new areas past where you are, and I was doing a puzzle in one of those, and I was like, "What am I supposed to do?" Oh my god! It was like 5 minutes of me like walking
that bad,
around,
yeah.
not knowing what to do, and it
Yeah.
was because I forgot the control beam.
Yep. I do feel dumb sometimes when I'm forgetting something like that. Another thing is like, I already forgot.
Don't forget.
I'm sure I'll remember in a second. Okay, yeah, here's that boss. I'm trying to remember where the scan was that tells you his lore still.
Maybe I'll find it.
I think it was still on this planet. Well, of course it is, but I mean, I think it was in this area. My brain, yeah, is pretty bad right now, especially.
Giant carnivorous plant possessing consciousness, intelligence, and considerable physical strength. It is unable to communicate due to fusion with the Metroid.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is an interesting thing. So there's Metroids here, too.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
My
From a lore
theory
perspective.
is that like, since Psylux probably got brought with everybody else that got caught in the blast, that his Metroids are here too, wreaking havoc. That's my theory.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, I think, yeah, maybe. This one seems like it was corrupted already. Oh, wait, I wonder if it's in that. Wait, go back to that. Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you did this. If not, sorry about your luck. But yeah,
I don't think I did.
even the Vine has its own separate scan, just like Flagra and Metroid Prime 1.
I might have. Wait, go back to the Carvex main entry.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Where did it go? Buy out. There it is.
I gotta
Okay.
call it Galfed. Galfed.
Oh yeah, while it once coexisted and communicated with Lamorne
Uh.
priests using telepathic waves, one of the effects of Metroid fusion is a disruption in its thought pattern, preventing it from communicating. It now sees everyone
That's
as
not
enemies.
even what
and
it
will
was, though. But yeah.
Huh.
It was from the Lamorne's perspective. It was like them writing about it.
attack. Gotcha. Well, surely it's there somewhere.
Somewhere.
Hey, that was Blonde Blazer
Yeah. there she
going.
is.
Ah! Ring. So you gotta destroy the casing.
Yeah, but see, I was doing this phase without the control thing. I was basically just shooting those two like really fast, and it was working. But once you got to 3 tendrils, I was like, oh wait, I don't know what to do now. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. See, Rabbit helped me by putting these shaky emojis. What I was gonna say is that. Well, now I got distracted again because Jordan's shaky emoji looks like the Doom guy. But what I was gonna say is that I found sometimes some of these abilities and like the order in which you're supposed to do them, I'm sometimes getting confused on the button presses.
Yeah. What's
'Cause there's,
tripping
like,
me
a
up
kind of a
actually
lot.
is muscle memory is my worst enemy right now, because
Yeah.
in the original Prime games it was Y for morph ball and X for missile, but now X is your visor, and like the R trigger is where's the other Vine? Was there only 2?
Coal mines, don't make me give my video essay for the 3rd time, but I will.
Did he say it?
I'm still working on it. It helps me talk it out. He's talking about the doors.
Yeah.
I can give you the short version because you must have missed my essay multiple times. The short version is Alien is based off of Metroid is based off of Ridley Scott Alien, right? And who does the art direction for Ridley Scott Alien? H.R. Geiger. H.R. Geiger, known for using male anatomy and phallic forms in all of his Alien design. This is a direct homage to that by flipping it and using Ionic designs for this Alien. So there you go. That's my 10-second version of my essay.
I genuinely love
It's
that.
actually really cool.
Yeah. Like,
I gotta work on something like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a video. You know, with like it's like my green screen. I'm showing like Incar Geiger stuff. I'd be soft locked at those doors. Yeah, yeah.
I get it.
Rabbit says to open it, you have to find the button somewhere towards the top, which is funny because that's actually true.
Shit.
Oh no! Wait, I think you can press A and like explode them.
What?
Like if you're trying to cancel your. Oh wait, never mind.
I wasn't trying to
I'm
cancel it.
delayed,
It hit the wrong
Yeah.
thing.
I'm delayed by like 5 seconds.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, Coleman says, I'm promised mascot agency out of my mind. That game's really good. Of course, you're going to be way further than I got. I didn't get that far, but did you see us talking about that game, Jordan?
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I
Promised
saw y'all.
mascot agency. It's very good. Underrated.
Also, Yannick.
Oh. Underrated game. Prominent mascot agency.
Like flowers blooming just like the end of the Flogger fight. Just saying.
Wow. And in Steam Gardens and Mario Odyssey. Oh. Did I say? Oh, yeah, I already told you. This is how bad I am. I can't remember that I remembered the thing that I was going to tell you about the button combos. One in particular is when you're in the ball form and then you have to hold A to convert your bomb into a psychic orb, and then you have to leave the bomb form, and then you have to press Y to do your visor, and then you have to hold L to grab the psychic ball. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's quite the button combination.
I don't want to speak for him, but that's kind of what Dan Goodshow was. And I was like messaging him earlier, and he was like,
I missed some of it.
well, it was DMs, so you.
Oh, it was a message. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
Where he
you
was
took it
saying like,
offline.
he was saying like, yeah, he is enjoying it, but there's like a lot of stuff in the that they kind of throw at you in the early part.
Yeah.
Which again, that's like something I wouldn't even think about as somebody who's played all these games. So I'm like, just again, part
It's
of
not
it's just
too bad. You know the way I think of it, because like you're already in. You know, in this game, it's not just first person, but you're literally seeing your Samus's view. It's seeing her helmet. So I think of it like I'm having to operate her suit. You know,
right.
very immersive. Coleman says, "I love Samus does the Fedora Chud 2-finger salute to scan stuff."
Masamus.
That's so funny.
Hey guys, remember this is a Metroidvania, right?
Yeah. Oh
Look.
yeah, this is a good example of that.
Oh, a strong enough pull would force the gate open. We don't have one of those
Wow.
yet.
We can't.
Do you copy?
Yeah, we can't go that way.
Booyah! Long-range comms are back
Look at the map, though. Wow, what are we gonna do? Oh no, that annoying guy said "booyah."
Oh no, game ruined. 0 out of 10. When it got to the I was already enjoying myself up to this part yesterday, but when it got to, for some reason, and it got to this, I was like, oh, we're so back. Like
Yeah.
how it like
We're
flips
back.
up to above the ball like it does in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
certain areas of Prime 1, and oh man, like it's just so
I
good.
love the fixed camera angles when you're on
Yes.
the ball.
It's so good.
We need another pinball game.
Uh-oh. What's this, my friends?
Wow. We can't go
Remove
in
using
there.
high heat. I don't have any high heat weaponry. What am I gonna do?
Colemine says 1.5% melee damage will be behind that door. Get your green crystal power-ups too.
I love these little ones too.
It's
Oh,
fast,
Josh, pro tip, pro gamer moment.
Okay.
X button.
To jump.
You don't have to lay a
I had to
bomb to
figure
jump,
that
but you
out.
can.
I actually figured that out. It helps.
Fine.
Was it always in? I can't remember how it used to be.
I think they started
Could
putting
you
that.
jump before?
They started putting that in for maybe. I think it was maybe 3. It definitely was not in 1.
Okay.
But they
then
put it. I
probably
think they
added
put it in.
like the remakes.
Yeah, they put it in the remaster, but not in the original.
Yeah, I think so.
Possibly even the trilogy version, but I forget.
Minus 0.15 blaster charge speed will be behind the next door. You know what I really need is like a plus scan speed.
Right.
I need that bad. Oh, maybe it was one of these. No, it wasn't one of these. How many of these did you unlock?
None.
Oh, I think
Oh,
just, you can do one here.
okay. I think I came in this
Oh,
room
you missed
before I beat
this?
the boss.
Yes. You can do one in here. I
Yeah.
tried to unlock the other ones. You can do this one.
Oh, maybe this is what you're talking about. Yeah,
Maybe.
this is what you're talking
This
about.
probably is the thing you missed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the lore. This is what I've been waiting for all night. Read out loud.
In the distant past, a mass of burning rock fell from the sky to the jungles of Euros. Once this rock, which was itself poisonous, had cooled and hardened, a small carnivorous plant took in the poison it carried. The plant did not succumb to the poison, it thrived, growing to rule over the jungle. In time, the priest Thessar became the first the plant could convey its thoughts to and named it Carvex. Later, at their urging, Carvex eventually relocated to the garden within the Lemoran Temple of Memory. There it ruled as it did in the jungles, and it came to preside over Lemoran funerals.
It's like he's a funeral priest, that plant?
That is weirdly dope,
Isn't that weird?
honestly. I love
thought it was
this.
cool, though. That's why I couldn't remember like how to even describe that. But yeah, he came from like a space meteor, I guess, and then the priest like was friends with it, and then he was like at the funeral.
Okay, I don't know if you thought this, Josh. You know what I immediately
Yeah.
think of is the
No.
Phazon meteors
Oh yeah, Phazon.
containing a great poison, and then something else
That makes
springs out of it.
sense. That probably is that. That probably is that. Phazon.
Oh yeah, we forgot to. Oh no, we didn't.
Allegedly, at this point, there should be no more Phazon though.
Correct.
Because you defeat the Phazon thingy.
Yeah, but this, I mean, the tree of memory. Oh, huh. Look at that. The
Oh
the,
yeah.
when you scan the tree of memory, it's like the visor says it's estimated to be like 6 millennia old, so it easily
Yeah,
could have been
That's true, there
prior.
could be, but I guess you've removed the source, but there could be some leftovers.
Well, what I'm saying is like it crash landed when there still was a source, but it wasn't strong enough at that
Yeah.
point to actually overcome the plant thingy.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so-
yeah.
Man, they did not design these for humans. Oh,
I'm a little confused. This is what I got to brush up on because I don't think we touched up on this. Oh, this guy. See, he's funny,
I'm glad
people.
you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lemoran.
I don't think we really like touched upon this
Doesn't
as
Oh,
far as like in your videos is the timeline of where some of the other games take place between Metroids.
I tried sending
I touched on it
messages.
briefly, like just that the Prime games all take place in between 1 and 2.
It is eerily quiet.
Okay, between Metroid 1 and 2, all the Prime. There's none of them are squeezed in anywhere in there.
Nope.
According to these
Oh
maps,
wait,
Okay,
we shouldn't
what do you
even
mean?
be here.
like I don't know if
From what I
like
gather, the only way off
some
this
of them
planet
take place somewhere
is to
else.
retrieve
No,
5
Or, like
Um,
in between Prime 2 or
Now,
They
I'll
actually-
investigate to see if there's any way
sorry,
I can
they
support
actually
you now
squeezed
that
in
the comms are working.
some
Should be
Prime
able to
games
shoot
do,
in.
which they just released something about like the other week.
What do you say? Teammates?
But all the games
What
that
do you
have
mean?
Prime, all the games that have Prime in the name are
Yeah.
all between 1 and 2. But there are a couple, like some of the spin-offs are in between the main trilogy. Where did it go? I feel like I saw it recently.
well,
Oh well, it was like on it was on one of the Japanese
'Cause,
sites. You can look it up. It's
I'm trying to like refresh myself because in this, I think they say like she was. I think that even the premise of this game is that they sent her to that station at the beginning because she was like on some other mission. So I was wondering if that was like something else that was one of the other games or something. Basically, but after Metroid Prime 3 and between this, I guess there's an implication she was doing something else because they're like, oh, she was already checking out something else, and then they called her to that district speaking.
Oh yeah. I want to say for sure Federation Force takes place after 3, but that didn't involve a lot of
that makes
Samus.
sense.
Yeah, and
but
Silux was
that makes
involved in
sense.
that. Uh-oh, guys. What do we have here? A heat lock. Oh, no.
Oh, heat lock. We got to come back.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a couple hours into this thing, and my D-pad only has missiles.
Yeah.
Which, I guess even early on in the other Prime games, you're like, I guess they use the D-pad for like the scanner and stuff.
Yeah, you're like your different visors. It was a nightmare because it was the original Prime on GameCube. It was the D-pad for visors and then the C stick for beams, I think, or maybe that was flipped. Either way, like one was for visors,
Something
one
like
was for
that.
beams.
I think that's correct. That sounds
All
right.
my homies travel by rocket-powered cargo pods.
This is fun. It's
Yeah.
Sea of Stars mentioned.
That's what it reminded me of. Thank you.
It also reminded me of Final Fantasy VIII, which is very specific, but this is how they kind of launch spaceships like this. But it reminded me of Sea of Stars because this is just like yeet.
That was so funny that they named it Yeet. I was like, are you kidding me? But I respect.
Someone's internet, or maybe it was your internet. Was my internet going bad or your internet was going bad?
Oh, I guess it was mine. I didn't even see
think it
that.
was me.
I think
I
it
thought
was
it was
mine.
me too.
Huh.
Oh, there. I don't know. It might have been all of us.
Are we back now? Are we back?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh no, the desert.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I heard part of it. Thanks, Rabbit. I do like this part though, because okay, I like this part where you're like in this abandoned factory and having to like you get to the bottom and then you have to backtrack. This is very, very Super Metroid, you know, having to backtrack your way out as like everything's coming back to life. Very cool.
Agreed. I love it.
No one's really played Final Fantasy 14 in our group as much, but there's some aspects of the story that reminds me of that too. Because there's like this ancient race like this that is kind of communicating with you, trying to be remembered, all this stuff. So this is very, I don't know. That's why I'm really liking this game. It's reminding me of a lot of things that I like other properties and other games. Like
Yeah.
some of the Zelda aspects, some of the Final Fantasy aspects that I enjoy. I mean Metroid obviously because it's a Metroid game, but it's reminding me of a lot of things that I like.
Yeah, it's really doing it for me. Oh, I meant to say this at the top. For anyone who may be wondering, like, I am using a capture card that only does 1080p, so it's not going to look as good to you as it actually looks to me on my TV. Just saying.
But like what I was saying, I've been playing this thing in 720p handheld mode with the 120 frames a second, and it looks incredible, even in 720p. So did you find out if your capture card outputs 4K through the pass-through, or is it just 1080 as well?
It's 1080p.
Okay.
I had only asked at that point because I was like, do I want to just like capture footage for myself, like in case I want to do a video on the game later?
Yeah.
But then I was like, well, no, I want to actually like experience it in 4K, so I'm not gonna do that to myself in my own first playthrough. I do it to myself for you guys.
Yeah. Makes sense.
These suckers are like,
It's been, yeah, they're kind of irritating. They hurt a lot.
yeah. Which I guess is the point.
It's been interesting trying it on different screens. So yeah, I've tried it on my TV, my computer monitor, and then the handheld mode. It does look really good on my monitor. I might try to play more on that. Just the with the high refresh rate at 1080. Because my normal 4K TV, I think, is just 60 hertz. I think. So.
Yeah, I don't think I have a 120 hertz screen in my house, except for the Switch 2 handheld.
The Switch 2, yeah. And but my Switch 2 is better HDR than my monitor, so it's like, oh, I don't have like the perfect. I need to be like Jerica. She has like the perfect screens for everything.
Of course she does.
I either need to play like with good HDR or good refresh rate or good resolution, like 3 separate things.
I've died to those suckers in other places.
Chrono Tower's protected by a force field. But if you want to get in there,
They almost got me. I haven't died yet, but I have fallen off the map a couple times.
Yes, oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't die until I got past where you are.
Sirius Shard, welcome in.
Sirius, what's up, buddy?
Dan Good Show, welcome in.
Dan Good Show, welcome.
Paywalled in-game music, by the way. Joke, good night, all. Wow, at least you stopped by. This is past your bedtime. You're right.
Anything as
Hey, amazingly enough, first time chatter. But we all know him. We all love him. Sir Dr. JM.
Hey,
Welcome.
buddy, what's up?
My amiibo friend. So I think I'm getting my kids to get me all these amiibos maybe for Christmas.
Amazing. Well done.
I want all the Metroid amiibos and the 2 Kirby Air Ride amiibos. But I was like adding all that up. I was like, why is buying the amiibos for 2 games cost more than the 2 games combined?
Yeah, it's not good, pricing wise. This cracked me up. It reminded me of this is a deep cut, and people may not even know I'm talking about Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. For a lot of the game,
Yeah.
you're using like the tram system in Prague, and then at one point there's like a quarantine or some sort of like no, not quarantine.
Yeah.
Like a mandated curfew thing, and so Adam Jensen's just like running or like trotting down the subway tracks, just like adjusting his arm.
It's like that. Wait, Sirius said, aren't there 4 Air Ride amiibos now? Well, let me check. Well, I was thinking it's the 2, but you know, it has you can swap the riders on them. Let's see.
So cool.
They're expensive. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there is more, right? No, there's 5? Oh my gosh, there's 5. There's 5 amiibo. Oh, I do want the Chef Kawasaki amiibo. So there's a Waddle Dee, the Kirby, a King DDD, a Meta Knight, and a Chef Kawasaki. That's gonna be as much as a Switch 2 console.
Look at all the effects,
Although
dude.
I do love the amiibo. I had to cut myself off after the Smash series. Okay, I still have a lot of other, but Smash is my only mostly complete collection. Okay, that's fair. That's smart. I should have done that. Patrick says, I have no sound, but I hope the stream is the best stream ever. So we can talk trash about Patrick right now.
Sweet. Always wanted to. He's too handsome for his own good.
Oh, wow, you're so nice. $250 of Kirby Air Rider amiibos. Oh, no. So, yeah, I love the environment in here now. Because it just looks so, like, I don't know. Actually, it does look more Geiger-esque in this area, actually, since we were talking about that.
Not enough penises.
But I
0
love
out of
how
10.
we were mentioning, they talked about how like this race, they were in their machine era, which is like basically their industrial era, and they built all this stuff to build different kind of like assembly lines, factories and stuff, and then they realized it was causing like an ecological disaster, and so they rejected in their industrial revolution and shut it all down. And so you're coming in here powering it back up. Oh no, you're basically an eco terrorist, I guess.
I think technically, I was trying to read while we were talking when that hologram came up. I think it was that they were depleting too many resources, and so they realized like if they were going to continue on that trend, then they would just like
something like that.
So it wasn't necessarily pollution; it was like just depleting all the resources, which usually go hand in hand. But maybe they found a clean way to be terrible. I don't know.
Searstrad says this game is gorgeous. It definitely is. We were talking about the different ways to play resolutions. He's playing in 1080. He's streaming it from the capture card in 1080 right now. It does support 4K. There's quality options that you got. I've actually been playing it handheld in 720 with 120 frames a second mode. I think it looks great even in 720. It's just their lighting, their texturing, their environmental design, just even in a low resolution, it looks so good. Yeah, Sirius Sharps has been playing handheld 120 as well. It looks great. Sir Dr. JM, the FPS is rock solid stable. It doesn't change.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of tests on that. They hit the marks. There's no frame drops really.
Yeah, if you see any drops during the stream, it's because of the capture card or because of the internet, not because of the game itself.
They've done the testing in both graphics modes, and I believe in both modes it stays either 60 frames a second or 120 frames a second, which is incredible.
I love this. Oh boy, the storm's picking up. I can't tell.
See, me and Jordan like the little dude, okay? Mackenzie.
Yeah, again, like,
Some comic relief.
Would I want him hanging around for the entire game? Like, next to me? No. But he's not. So,
Chime
like...
in, It's okay.
This part took me way too long to figure out, dude.
Oh, to go back up or to go down? Oh, yeah, to go up. Me too. It's that same thing. I always get stuck on, like, that ability. And you'd think I learned, like, oh, if I don't know what to do, it's probably something to do with that ability. This thing. It's cool. You get to drive your own little psychic blast thing.
Yeah, because the lift doesn't have power for long enough to actually do it next to it and then run over.
Yeah, it's only like a second. But yeah, I like the design of this area, how you go through it and you're trying to figure out how to progress with everything off. Then once you restore power, it's a different kind of figuring out what to do to go back.
Yeah, it is
back up.
Very cool, very well done. That was a really good pull that you mentioned that, like, because I just played through the opening of Metroid Prime or Super Metroid a few weeks ago for my video, and like, yeah, you like go down there at first, and there's like everything's just like destroyed from the first Metroid game, and then you walk back through again, and like everything's come back alive.
Yeah, that's Super Metroid. Like I said, it's kind of my go-to 2D one. So
yeah, one second here. Sorry.
Let's see if he muted it this time. Sometimes he doesn't mute it. I think he muted it. No, he didn't.
Yeah, trying to
yeah, I don't know.
Put my dad ears out for a second, make sure I didn't hear a child asking for something.
Oh yeah, we could turn this into a kids stream because everyone always gives Jordan a hard time. He's the only one that has kids. Well, I got kids too, so now we can do a parenting stream.
Yes. Speaking of, like, so I kept playing some Super Metroid, like, beyond what I had captured. What I captured for the video, just because I love the game. I usually play through it about once a year anyway. But I was like sitting on the couch, and like my son came over, and I can't remember if he had been playing something or just like watching TV. But he like came over, was like watching me play for a bit, and he was like, not really talking, but he was like pretty enthralled. He was like watching me. I was like, "Hey, buddy, isn't this cool? Yeah, this is this is good stuff, bud." He is my
I'm trying to get my. Yeah.
He's my Mario Wonder Kid that I've talked about. Like he is like super good at it too.
Yeah. Like a lot of my kids are good at certain games. I tried to get them into classics. I was thinking like, ooh, they should like, because I have like all these games, you know, like ooh, they should play like, starting with like older ones and work their way up or whatever. No, once they try an iPad or something, they just turn to iPad kids, you know. But they play a lot of, well, they play a lot of Mario games. I'm trying to think. They beat Hogwarts. My two oldest ones beat Hogwarts Legacy. Well, my oldest one beat Hogwarts Legacy on their own.
Nice.
Which is pretty hard, actually. The boss is hard. Because they're like, you need to help me. I was like, I don't even know how to play this game. They play like all the Mario games, of course. And they like Bowser's Fury a lot.
Nice.
Because it's kind of like open world. Minecraft. A lot of Minecraft.
We haven't gotten quite to that stage yet. Both of them at certain points have loved playing and or watching Animal Crossing. One of my favorite videos, it's like, he must have been, if it was 2020, my son was like either 2 or like about to be 2. And he loved playing with balls at that point in time. Like we'd buy him like just little inflatable, like whatever. He would just play with them all the time. And you could, of course, find little like bouncy balls or basketballs or whatever in Animal Crossing, and if you just interact with it, it just bounces for a second. I have a video of him just like sitting at the pro controller, like just laughing, just laughing because he's like bouncing a ball. It was the cutest thing. My daughter, she
Sirius said, "Oh, what?
Go ahead. No, what's Sirius say?
Oh, Sirius said, my nieces love Animal Crossing on the Switch. One of them learned how to read just so they could play it.
Oh, that's really cute. My daughter, again, she would like play stuff like Animal Crossing or watch you play other things. And before Echoes of Wisdom came out, she saw like, you know, when you open up the Switch at first, it has like the news thing on the side, and it had that picture of Zelda riding a horse. And she was like, I want to play that. I was like, oh, we will, but it's not out yet. But she just kept calling it the horsey game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, guys.
My youngest playing Animal Crossing, she would leave her islands a mess because instead of using pockets or storage or whatever, it's just everything's like on the whole island, like the ground. But
oh my gosh.
We made her clean up her island.
No dessert until you clean your island. All right, everybody who's in here right now, I need you to focus up. I need you to lock in.
Wait, this is how you do this part? You know, what's funny is I was throwing those little psychic balls like from a distance.
You just jump, bro. It's a short gap.
That's so funny. I didn't even go over there.
But I
see about locking. We got to lock in.
Yes, because we came to the area. It's a vibe. It's got some cool music. It's pretty low key, right? Mm-hmm. I need you all to lock in for the needle drop because it is one of my favorite parts of the game so far.
He checked to see where I was before the stream to see if I had got to this part, this moment, because of music.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Clear the comms. Yeah. I was like, you've got to be kidding me with this. Like, so good.
It continues too. It's not just like a short loop. There's like, I mean, it's a full song, of course, but
yeah, they put it onto Nintendo Music, and I think that version is like 6 or 7 minutes long, but it is like looped once, so it's like, you know, a good solid couple minutes of music before.
I like how maybe it's because of rain, like you look extra shiny out here.
Oh yeah.
I noticed it. I was seeing this part.
Power has been restored. Once you return to the top floor, you open the next tunnel.
We're almost caught up to where I am.
Psychic boost. What
Wait, I
is
don't think I
that?
did that. I didn't do that.
Can't use it anyway. Yeah. She is extra shiny. I love it.
This game's good. I don't know what people are talking about.
Dude.
This game's good. I'm hyped.
Me too. I did this yesterday, and I'm still loving like just going back through it again just to see it.
I
Like,
just played through all this yesterday too, and I just like watching it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I couldn't figure out how to get out of here. I felt like so stupid.
no, I'm forgetting how to go down here. Hang on, what is it? Oh, duh.
Well, it has to be like all operating. Yeah, it has to be operating first. But I was like, I even went back outside. I was like, am I missing a different entrance or something? The ball
Oh.
can jump without bombs? Serious, yes. This has been it's a big upgrade. The ball can jump without bombs.
Yeah, I was telling Josh that I think they introduced that in Prime 3, and then they brought
I
it
believe
forward
so.
into the trilogy and into the remaster. But yeah,
Yeah, I believe that's correct. So, because when they re-released them, then they added that quality of life feature. Yeah, I couldn't figure this out.
that was like the first thing I tried,
It
and it
was
worked.
funny. It came to my brain where I was like, I wonder if I could like jump on that arm or like something, because I could see it loading stuff up there. I thought I could just like ride it or something, but I didn't try it. And then eventually I tried it. I was like, oh.
Ow. I'm good at this game.
I love the little ball parts. I want a whole game where you're just the little ball, where all her powers get removed and she's stuck as a ball.
I'm sure that's in some sort
Oh
of...
wait, I forgot. Sirius is actually playing this too. So yeah, you've been playing without the jump. I found it by accident because I forgot the buttons. But yeah, you can just jump on your own now without the ball. It's actually really helpful. I'm thinking of all those times where like you have to jump over the lightning or like
Right.
It's helpful to just be able to jump on your own.
Oh,
This
Josh.
is like the outside here is like that one level in Mario Odyssey where it's like the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
What were you saying?
At the part where you are, did you see the,
Yeah.
like, not quite jump scare, but like the surprise thing out the window?
Yeah,
That was so
I
cool.
did. I happened to be facing that way. Well, it was funny. It actually was kind of jump scare. I wasn't quite facing that way, but I was spinning around, and then it was like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I time it with the bomb, so it's as difficult as I expect. Yeah, exactly.
Die already.
See, I'm about ready to just have a new kind of blaster. Fighting these things annoying. I'm just like pressing A. Serious, are you a shoot with the A button or shoot with the R button? A Metroid Prime 4 player. Let us know.
Drop a comment.
Jordan is a shoot with the R button person. What's funny, I've been shooting with A, but I do my charge shots with R for some reason.
I was telling Josh earlier, like I shoot the beam with R, but I I drop bombs with A.
Rabbit shoots with R.
I love this part. Reminds me of Portal 2. Just, nah.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh yeah.
Just
Yeet.
get
Basketball.
just get
And you
yeeted.
even look like a basketball.
A little bit. Especially with the orange. Purple. Talking
Yeah.
about.
Let's see.
Josh, are you comfortable seeing past where you already are?
Yeah, I'm not too much. Well, I'm a little bit further, but not much. You're almost there.
Right, but this is. I was like, I might
Yeah,
keep going if
it's
you're
fine. I'm
cool.
about to play it tonight.
I don't want to ruin anyone's experience.
Nah, it's cool.
Because the part that
Doesn't
you,
want to go too much further.
yeah, the
I'm
part
in the
that
boss
you,
fight right now.
yeah, there's like a very, very minor twist right after that. So I
Oh,
wasn't sure if you
okay.
wanted to.
Well, we'll just see it live here.
There we go. For the fans.
Yeah.
Just like K-pop Demon Hunters.
Rabbit's watched too much Patrick streams where he takes his shirt off.
Not gonna happen. Although I'm probably disappointing all the
Shooting at
fans because I
green
actually,
button on the guitar here.
I'm actually wearing a Zelda shirt tonight because I wore my Metroid shirt yesterday. It's in the laundry.
Oh
So,
my gosh. You messed up.
I have another Metroid
Well, you
shirt. It's
wore
just a
it on
little bit too
launch
small.
day.
Yeah,
It's okay. You were on launch day.
exactly. Or nor. Bad idea.
Something about this game, I don't know if I've ever talked about this on any kind of content, but there's something, how would I even describe this? There's something like a hyperfixation of mine is like, and I can trace it, I can tell you the exact moment where this started, is like loading little things. It even could be like batteries, like putting batteries into something. It could be bullets, honestly, putting bullets into a magazine. Loading little cartridges or like little things. I'm obsessed with it. And this game, especially like when your little ball and the little compartment opens and you go in there, like whatever. This game has a lot of loading little things. And you know where, you know the origin of this for me? I actually traced it back. I know exactly what it is. Because one of my favorite movies of all time is Jurassic Park. And look, I have one of those things. It's like when he has like the shaving cream canister,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then like he opens it, it's like all like, you know, gassy like that, and he has like the little vials of the dinosaur DNA he's stealing. That started it for me, and ever since then, I've just liked loading little things into other little things. The barbasol, yeah.
Certified
And
little
something
thing loader.
something about it. And so this game, yet again, you turn the little ball and like you're loading into these mechanical like little things. It's something. It's hitting that part of the brain.
Scratching that. What do they call it? Lizard brain?
Yeah, the lizard brain. Literally the dinosaurs. Sir said the little slot in Jurassic Park is so satisfying. Yeah, that movie. It's probably still like my favorite movie of all time.
Nice.
Whenever it came out in, what was it, 1995, I think.
Sounds about right.
So I was born in 85, so I was 10. It was the perfect time. I don't remember what movie we were seeing. My mom likes a lot of talking animal movies, so it's probably like some talking animal movie, like Air Bud or something. Oh, 93, you're right. It might have been 93. Even better, I was 7. Even more perfect. I remember I actually remember the first time I saw the trailer. And this is funny. I always wanted to be a geologist as a kid, which it sounds weird, but I did grow up in Hawaii. A lot of volcanic activity. That is
Yeah.
a viable career path if you live in Hawaii. Anyway, I want to be a geologist. And so I remember sitting in the theater next to my mom, and the trailer comes on. And so I'm watching this trailer, and she leans over and she goes, "Oh, this movie looks good. We should see this when it comes out as Jurassic Park." And just, you know, you're 7, your mom says that to you, like that made me like not want to see Jurassic Park. I was like, "Ugh, I don't want to see this movie anymore." But you know, they
Mom.
got the amber, the dinosaur DNA. I don't know. I'm interested, but yeah, my mom's like, "Let's go see this." I'm like, "Ugh." Anyway, I go see it. I'm obsessed. And then I go tell my friend, we got to go see this movie. So I go with them. Then I tell my other friends, we got to go see Jurassic Park. So I saw Jurassic Park 9 times in the theater during its theatrical release.
Oh, geez.
And then about 10 years ago or something, for the anniversary, they did it in 3D again in the theater. So I saw it for my 10th theatrical release when they re-released it. and also my friends like had the VHS, and it was just playing like 24/7 on loop. They had to buy it a couple times because it like wore out. So yeah, I'm obsessed with Jurassic Park. Just the first one. I don't really care about any. I don't care about Jurassic World, things, whatever. But, oh, here's the moment. You're at the moment.
I'm at the moment.
I'm here yapping about Jurassic Park.
We're good. We're vibing.
This
Kayla,
is the Batman moment.
Kayla, where are you?
Yeah, we talk about the suits. This reminded me of like Batman Beyond, when they show off the new suit for Batman.
It talks about something that you scan that talks about how like this suit, like the Violo suit, it's like imprinting nanomachines that allow them to command the psychic vehicles and whatever else. And so like that's why there's like that thing like spinning around her. It's just like it's nanomachines that are coding over her suit.
That's a good looking suit.
It really is, dude. It's so good looking. It's like
Almost
a show floor.
Like, yeah.
How do you feel about the bike, by the way?
Well, it's fun to drive. I will say this sequence where you're like revving it up to like blast off is so cool. It's like a Disney ride or something.
Dude, and the music too that kicks it. Like, the music cues in this game.
You know,
are
when
so
they
good.
first showed it in the direct or whatever that first time, see, I was like, it seemed a little gimmicky. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need a motorcycle. You add a motorcycle to Zelda. Add a motorcycle to Samus. Where's Mario's motorcycle?
Here we go. Here we go.
This part.
And the shutter's coming down.
Just come off of the.
So
yeah,
cool. Come on, guys. Like, just have fun
This
with
is
your
a cool
video
game.
games.
So, look at that. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of Extreme G. You ever play that game? It's a cool game.
Extreme
Racing.
G. I don't think so.
It's a motorcycle racing, fast racing game. So anyway, they keep adding motorcycles in Nintendo games, but it is cool, so I gotta give it a pass. Oh, I didn't keep going. I stopped at that.
I was supposed to stop. I just wanted to keep driving for a second.
You could just do a loop, right?
I think you could, yeah.
Because it goes to all three towers.
Yeah. Well, I'll be a good boy and go back to where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, like I said, the music cues, the needle drops, whatever the kids are saying these days, like, are so good in this game. Like, the music's always
So far,
good in these
all
games.
the
but-
music.
Yeah.
All the music is great.
And even like it's so simple, but like I've always loved every game has such a cool like map screen. Like whenever she like gets the map for the area, it's always like a really cool little like boop, 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 and she like scans it in or whatever. It looks so cool. Ooh, the bridge is broken. What are we gonna do over there? Ooh.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Gotta pay attention, bruh.
Well, I only stopped here. I didn't keep driving.
Yeah.
So I guess if you tried to drive all the way around, you would have hit that broken bridge. I like the bollards. Wait, go back. There's bollards, so you can't drive your car up here. Did you see them?
What are they called? Oh.
You know, like in front of like a grocery store,
Yes.
they put like the little, it's like what?
That's funny. I didn't
It's
notice
so
that.
funny. Yeah. They put little things so you can't drive Viola Davis from How to Get Away with Murder up here.
I think I want to at least get to this region's boss because it was a really cool boss. Like again, just the music, the boss fights in this game are pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're good. You know, a lot of Nintendo games. Oh, look at the atmosphere lighting in these sections. It's so cool. A lot of Nintendo games, they really softball you on like the first half of the bosses seem like easy, but this one's like pretty good challenge right out of the gate.
Yeah, this boss in this area is for me to actually survive it, or I mean not survive it, but like get away unscathed, I should say. Ooh. Yeah, it's getting real bad. I don't know why.
Sometimes there's just some hiccups. I think it's back.
I've dropped over 2,000 frames.
Dropping frames. I think it's your internet. It's back.
It's back? Okay, cool. I guess I should have plugged in the Ethernet. But
It should be back now.
cool. I've gone back to playing, but you probably don't know that yet because you're delayed.
Yeah, I'm refreshing.
It looks green on my end now. Yeah, I think that's control. Someone said we're back. The font is very small on my.
Serious. Yeah.
My bad.
Oh yeah, you're watching on the stream screen.
What was this? A spinner.
Very cool.
I
Yeah,
can't
go in there.
I can't spin.
Well, I guess that, like you were saying, that's kind of it's the same ability from another one, you know.
Yeah.
So-
Which again, that's not an
Yeah.
inherently bad thing. Like, even the first Metroid Prime, like I can't think of a single ability that you get in the first Metroid Prime that's like completely new to the series. Like even Spider Ball was in
Sure.
Metroid 2. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, you're right.
it's all about, like, I was talking to Phil about this earlier, like just like an idea I'm kicking around where it's like, you think of games like this, you think of games like Clair Obscur, like it doesn't matter if every single idea that you have or that you're implementing is completely original. What matters is how you're recontextualizing it and using it and like putting those parts together in different ways. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, one of the most, I think actually ended up being the most, again, but the first Blue People Avatar, isn't that the most like profitable movie ever or whatever? And it's like just Pocahontas but blue cats, like, you know?
Yeah.
It's because
I mean, it's
they
a common kind of tropes.
yeah, he put stuff together that wasn't entirely original, but he remixed it and did different things with it that, like, maybe like people like me, I watched it once, enjoyed it, never watched it again, but like still I wouldn't.
About that. Because I saw it in the theaters, and yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, that's crazy. It's kind of cool in theater 3D. And I didn't really watch it again, and then like years and years later, it was like on TV, like I was like flipping channels, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna leave this on. I haven't seen this, and it was near the beginning. And I was like, I'm gonna just leave this on while I'm doing other stuff. And then slowly I was like watching more, and then I ended up watching the whole thing. I was like, is Avatar good? I like watched the whole thing, but I haven't seen any of the sequels still. But
Yeah, I don't plan on it. I don't care about it enough
I
to do
guess
that
it's just one sequel, but
so far. There's gonna be like what, 7?
we have water. Yeah, something
And then
like
Fire and Ashes coming out next year.
that. Yeah. And I kind of want to play the game. The game looks kind of good, especially the new content they added.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Honestly,
No.
like
Maybe
again,
I like Avatar. Wait, do you know you can use that psychic blast thing?
Are you serious?
Yeah, because they're so fast, you can slow down time. You always forget.
I always forget. Oh, Fire and Ashes in a week or two.
Fire
okay,
and
my
Ashes.
bad.
Oh my gosh, I gotta catch
couldn't
up.
remember
I
if it
gotta
was-
watch the water one.
I couldn't remember if it was December or if it was like February, you know, or whatever.
I kind of like Avatar, maybe. But yeah, you can use that psychic blast to slow down that dude.
God, that makes so much sense.
Well,
Yeah, actually,
don't feel too bad. I didn't figure out until like he was like one shot, and then I killed him with that one shot.
there he is.
Sirius says they took over December for Star Wars because Star Wars. Oh, yeah, there's the jokes.
What was I gonna say? The Avatar, the first one, was the first Blu-ray I ever bought. I never actually watched the Blu-ray. I saw it in theaters in 3D, and I was
That's
like,
so funny.
this would be the perfect game to have on Blu-ray, or the perfect movie to watch on Blu-ray. And then I think I was waiting for like my wife, or I guess she was my girlfriend at the time. I was waiting for her to like be free for us to like watch it together because it's a long movie. You don't want to just
So
like.
she's never watched it to this day.
No, she's not like as big on movies as I am, and also she doesn't like super long movies, so that's like just a big no all around.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll watch things like she likes to watch them at home though. Like she likes to be able to take a break, get another snack, whatever else. She doesn't like the rushing around and having to sit in one spot and not move, which I get.
Yep. See, I can't imagine doing this part going back up without jumping. Like you using the bombs only to jump.
Yeah. Okay, Josh, for this part, you do have to use the psychic bomb.
Oh, so I did it right both times anyway. Wait, why? Oh, there's no thingy. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because that one's broken. Well, I did it that way just for all of them. This is what I was talking about. Like, there's a lot of button combinations you have to press to do.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah, that viola theme is awesome. I mean, I have not heard bad music in this game. And there will be other instances besides just this area where like something that you do changes the music from like more ambient to like full throttle. It gets me every time. Like stupid grins.
We're approaching where I literally am you're almost to where I'm at.
Yep.
I was playing this while you were setting up.
As one should. I was I had a very fun time. I did a guest spot this afternoon after work.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's the Friday Night Games cast, and his name is Nick. He's one of the usual duo that's on the podcast, and he and I were reviewing
Was this
some
live?
No, it wasn't live.
Okay, it's pre-recorded.
Yeah, we were reviewing Legends EA. I think it goes up next Friday.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Speaking of, if you want some easy views, apparently you just have to get those Legends EA Bubba Tea drinks. And you'll get a lot of views on your channel.
Dude, I posted that short of me trying to get Feraligatr to attack somebody on the roof, and it just like fell off. I posted that short,
Why?
and I got
What
like
happened?
16,000 views, dude. Like, people love
I don't
Pokemon
know what's
content.
going on. This is still going hot. I just pulled up just now. Like, I posted this video yesterday morning. It's at 347,000 views.
Good lord, child.
I don't know what's going on. It's just me talking about a Totodile drink. There's nothing. I didn't even do anything in the video.
Oh, the MCU is in Metroid. That's cool.
This boss reminds me of Kirby bosses. Kirby always has a swarm type boss, like the Cloud guy. Do you play a lot of Kirby games?
I play mostly Zero Kirby games.
Oh no.
Not a hater. I just like never really got into it. But I will say that like the Dreamland remaster that they did for Switch, a lot of fun. I
This
played
thing
the
looks like a COVID virus.
I played the demo for the Dreamland remix or remaster with the kids
Oh,
like
yeah.
a million times. They love it.
I think I'm getting that for Christmas.
That's the one that was on
I'm
the Wii
behind
originally,
On a couple of like, yeah, those like little remake games, and I think Walmart or someone had like a lot of Black Friday sales on like $30 Switch games.
Yeah.
And Nintendo stuff's hard to find on any kind of deal usually, so I usually will pick it up like, on Black Fridays.
Smart.
I do my overall physical collection. I try to collect like any first party Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't necessarily have it day one, even though a lot of it, like I said, doesn't go on sale. I know like sometimes some of those kind of things do go on sale eventually.
Yeah.
So. Let's fill in for the collection. Oh yeah, the art book.
It is so good. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I have the actual I have physical copies of all 3 individual Prime games and the trilogy over on the desk.
Yeah.
they're not my original copies. Like these are used copies that I like rebought
Yeah.
within the past couple years. But what happened for me was I don't think I ever told you my history with the series.
Oh yeah. Now, let's hear 2 hours in Jordan's history with the Metroid series.
But kind of like you, I started with Super because I was like 4 when the game came out, and my brother had a Super Nintendo, so like loved Super. And I think I was like a family reunion, and somebody had a copy of Metroid 2, and so I actually like played it on vacation, like in its entirety. And so like when Prime came out, I was one of the skeptics. I was like, what, 12 when it came out. I was like, really, 3D Metroid? But
Yeah.
ended up becoming one of my favorite games
I
of all
think
time.
most people were skeptical, even fans. Well, all Metroid fans were pretty much skeptical at the time because it was like, how's that gonna work?
Yeah.
Because the things you think you like about Metroid, how that translate, there was never a 3D game like that, really.
Yeah.
Um,
Ruh-roh.
there he is. The most generic, who cares kind of rival.
Scans detect an electrical shock arm cannon. Further analysis blocked by a powerful psychic jammer. He's jamming my
Oh,
psychics?
Sirius says my first was Prime Hunters, then Fusion on GBA. Ooh, interesting.
It always trips me
A
out
lot
to
of
remember
Prime
that.
Hunters people in chat tonight.
Yeah. Always trips me out remembering that Fusion was released simultaneously with Prime, because they had like the whole like you could do the link cable
Yeah.
stuff and like
The Link, that was a huge thing at the time. They're really pushing most of their first-party games to have Link cable functionality.
and it was pretty cool. I mean, you could get the Fusion suits in the game. That was pretty cool, like a functionality.
That is cool. I still have my Link cables, my Game Boy Advances. I could do that.
Do it.
Did they add those in the remake? Like ability to get those?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
Interesting. Well, I gotta watch your strats because I just started this fight.
They're not my strats. They're the only way to beat the boss
Oh,
that I know of. But there's another way to
well,
beat
you
him. That I
didn't
didn't
use
find
the strat on the other boss, that warpy guy, mini boss.
it. Warpy. That sounds like a Kirby villain.
Wait, how did Silex get here anyway? Because you got transported by the relic. I guess he got
So did the Federation troopers. Remember? If
Oh,
you go
yeah,
back and
you're
look
right.
at that cutscene,
Oh,
like
you're
that,
right.
yeah,
I forgot. He's there too. Yeah.
there's like that big wave of energy that encompasses like the whole,
Yeah.
like a lot of the facility. It looked like, and then of course
Yeah, I remember it with that
Yeah.
pink blob.
Jeez, come on.
You have to buy extra stuff to unlock something in the game. Hope that doesn't become a trend. You're right. That's like the amiibo of 2003. The GBA link cable. That's funny.
Suck it,
Making that
nerd.
point for me, exactly. It's a cool colorway too. The fusion suit's so cool.
The fusion suits are probably my least favorite suits in the entire series.
Oh, I like them.
Like, but again, this is
That
something
game
that
stresses me out. But I like the suit.
I was talking about this. Was it in the Discord? Maybe. Where I give things. No, it was the podcast I was on earlier.
This guy's like a Beyblade.
I know, right? Let it rip. I give things a little bit more leeway when I can appreciate their reasoning and like the functionality and stuff like that. So like conceptually, I love the fusion suits. Practically, I think they're ugly. If that makes sense. Like the reason that they look the way that they do makes sense for the lore. It makes sense for the game.
I know.
Like, yeah.
I just like the colors.
Yeah, some of the colors are pretty cool. I'll give you that.
I do like how Metroid Prime Hunters. I like when games exist for like some hardware feature to show off, and then that's like the only time that hardware feature. This could be like a topic of something probably, because like Metroid Prime Hunters was launched with that thumb nub for the DS screen, and it was to show you could use like first-person controls by using your thumb on the touch screen, and that's pretty much the only game that did.
Right.
It does kind of work on there though. That's how I played that game, with the thumb nub.
Thumb nub.
Okay, what do we unlock here? Energy. Oh, come on. Give me a gun or something.
Did you see the cutscene just now?
Yeah.
Psych.
I was talking.
That's why you. I just want to make sure that you saw it, or
Oh, yeah.
just ask if you did, because yeah, that was the fake out. Like that's why you couldn't scan
Fake
it.
out.
That's why you couldn't
That
scan
makes
him
sense.
anymore, because he was a Cybot. He was jamming you, and it wasn't actually him.
Makes sense.
Cool fight though, honestly.
He's generic.
Kind of.
As much as I complain about Dark Samus, I guess bring her back, I guess. I don't know.
Again, like what I mentioned earlier with
Oh,
things that are
interesting.
well
Surshard said, I've been replaying Hunter sporadically on my new 3DS XL with some hacks to enable the C-stick for aiming and scan visor button. He's got hacked Metroid Hunter. Who's this shield nerd?
right? He's an agent of Shield. Kind of like what I mentioned before about like things that may be over, like not completely original but well executed. That's how I feel about Dark Samus. Like I know that it's been done a million times. I know Dark Worlds in general have been done a million times, even by Nintendo
Yeah.
games. But like, man, it was fun, and her design was awesome.
The design is really cool, for sure.
I don't know if you and I have talked about this, but I love how much detail, how much attention to detail, I should say, they really do in the Smash Brothers games, the Smash Brothers Ultimate specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Because like you have like what 3 or 4 versions of Link, and the only one who's right-handed is the one from Breath of the Wild.
Is
Or
that
like
funny?
Dark Samus, the way that she moves, like she
It's
doesn't.
Sakurai, yeah.
Yeah. The way that Dark Samus moves, and like she doesn't go into a morph ball because Dark Samus doesn't have a morph ball. She has like she just like glides around a bit. And she also doesn't brace her arm cannon when she charges her shot because she doesn't need to, because she's some weird alien hybrid thingy that just is strong. So like it's the attention to detail is
Sakurai is just like an insane man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so are all his fans
He
for
makes a
spending 2 hours.
He's had to
listening
do
talk about a
videos
driving
of
game.
explaining like specifically on Ridley, like because the size, and he's like he basically did like a whole video like explaining why Ridley could be the correct anatomical proportions of Ridley in Metroid.
That's funny. My.
Sakurai's a true gem.
His name is not Jim. That's racist.
It's just cool because this is still like this is basically a new industry, a new hobby where you still have like a lot of the original founders like still creating content and still like working in the industry. So all of these people have been making games like since the NES days. Regardless if you what you think of Kojima, what you think of Sakurai, what you think of, you know, Miyamoto or whatever, like these are the pioneers.
Yeah, it's really cool.
They're still in it. They're still doing stuff.
I love that they continue to just use and reuse like original sound effects, like walking into that save station. Remember
Yeah,
that,
I
that
noticed
little,
that actually.
that little hum. That's just Prime 1, baby. Like, don't fix what ain't broke.
It's like maybe a little fan servicey, but it's fine. It's not
Yeah.
too bad.
What did I do wrong?
I don't mind it. I like nostalgia myself, so
Yeah. It's nice sometimes.
yeah, I don't. What do you do there?
That's just for like a missile tank. But I was like, it says that the elevator's offline, but like, I just turn the power on, man. Aha, there we go. Boop, 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 boop. This may be one I'm not supposed to get yet, because I can't do it without getting hurt, but it's barely.
I want to go in there though. It's cool.
Oh, I did it already in my other file.
Oh,
Oh,
because
you
you
can
probably
do it,
need
okay.
like the speed thing.
I guess not. I thought you did because I didn't do it right
no,
the first
yeah,
time.
there's a spot right there. Yeah, seriously.
I guess I was just too slow the first time. It didn't hurt that
See, I
bad
like
anyway.
this. This is satisfying to my brain. These little things in there,
Yes.
all packed in there.
She just flips and lands on her motorcycle. Come on.
Oh yeah, I forgot when I first like dismounted. I was like, "Where'd my bike go?" I didn't really read like how to get it back. I didn't know what to do, so I was just pushing every button on the controller. And then I thought it was cool that you could just get it back so instantly. Basically.
Yeah. Josh, you're being very brave to just keep sitting through things you haven't seen yet.
Well, but I get to experience Metroid with the Metroid man himself.
The Metroid man.
Uh,
That's what they call me. Now, I will admit, like,
yeah,
so... Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, yep. I just made it to the Silex fight, so
Yeah.
this is new. But now I know what to do.
Exactly.
That looks like a racetrack. Oh, it is a racetrack.
About to say, you're gonna be shocked at what's down here.
Hey, this looks fun. This is Mario Kart.
So, this is, I mean, no pun intended, prime example of what I was just talking about.
Oh.
This next little segment is kind of weird. Not my favorite, but I understand why it's there, and I can appreciate that.
Parking garage.
Whee!
Let's see.
This is badass, though. Come on. Come on.
I love the little Hot Wheels charge up station.
Yeah. So the again, I if you're coming in later than the point where I mentioned this, like I'm not scanning everything as thoroughly as I would in my own playthrough, just because I want to get to the gameplay for everybody to actually like watch and appreciate that part of it, and not just the scanning. But the lore reasoning behind this.
They did. This is so funny. They did say you had to get certified. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yep. The lore reason
That's
here
so
is that like
funny.
you have to get certified before you can take the.
You need a driver's license.
Yep.
So I remember it said that when I was like scanning to get the bike, because the bike won't turn on when you first unlock it, and then you get it and like it's like, okay, well, you're gonna have to be certified, and then but then it let me on, so I was like, well, I guess I'm certified. This is so funny.
Yeah.
This
And again, it's a tutorial for how to do the abilities on the
tutorial for it,
bike, and like, and there's a lore reason for it again, like in this technology.
Yes, that's a dumb lore reason.
Huh?
Who's stopping you? There's all the aliens are extinct. Why do you need to be certified?
But the facility's still functional and won't let you leave the facility without it. So yeah, it's all AI stuff. If you scan around
This
a lot,
is
you'll
funny.
see that there's like AI that's still active.
This reminds me, though. I like this though. It reminds me
Yeah.
of those dumb little forced racing parts in a lot of Super Nintendo games. So like Chrono Trigger has one. What else? There's another one I was thinking. Even like a little bit like those side scroller like Ninja Turtles and stuff, or even Battle
Oh,
Turtles,
yeah,
where there's,
yeah.
like vehicle parts. Just reminds me like there's always like a little vehicle level in like a Super Nintendo game.
There is.
The chosen one needs to make sure they don't spot against a rock in the desert.
Who said that?
That big Cirrus,
Nice.
the big Spartan.
Oh, I think I have the tutorials off. That's why it's not telling you how I'm doing this. Whatever.
Really. I will say this, it could be more interesting. It looks cool at first, but it is kind of, I mean, it's just driving around, I guess. Because you're doing laps.
Yeah, then then it
Oh, and then it
teaches.
just fades to black. That's so weird.
I know. Like I said, this whole section is like kind of weird. Not my favorite.
Yeah, a little weird.
I can appreciate the lore behind it. I can appreciate that it's a tutorial as well, because how are you gonna know what to do besides smashing buttons? Like, and again, just like with other things that we've been talking about, like the Miles McKenzie stretch that he's actually like right next to you.
Yes.
This is like what, a 5-minute segment of a
Yeah,
15-hour game. Like, who cares? Like, just do it and move on.
Okay, what's this test gonna be?
There's
Let's see. I do like the aesthetic. It looks cool down here.
yeah. So you can scan
The
stuff
music's
while
good.
you're.
Oh, scan. Okay. Can you steer?
Hmm?
Can you steer while you're scanning? Or you
I
can destroy targets.
think so. It's weird because it's like an auto target kind of situation, so it's not my favorite thing to use. Come back here. I guess this simulation is just trying to be like, oh, you may try to fly away. You can't always just shoot straight ahead and hit it. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Multi-target.
So it does. It definitely. This is more of like a. I don't know. I mean, I get it. Like you said, this is definitely an older design kind of sensibility. I
Yeah.
guess. Not quite 2025.
That's a good way to
It's
put it.
kind of a forced tutorial. But this game, at the same time, it does feel like not that dated in a bad way, but it feels like a continuation of Metroid Prime 3, which was 18 years ago.
Right.
And so this does feel like from that era.
Yeah, dude, like, you know what I wonder is that you mentioned earlier, like, Link got a motorcycle for the DLC for
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, which I'm pretty sure was, like, I think I remember it being, like, an early concept art for the game, so, like, they had the idea and then just didn't implement it until the DLC. And this game was initially said to be in development, or announced to be in development, the same year that the Switch came out, and therefore the same year that Breath of the Wild came out. So I wonder if the whole
Oh.
motorcycle thing is just a leftover from like the original.
A design trend from that year.
I really wonder, honestly, like if that's like just something that they thought was cool and looked cool and just stuck around for even when it changed hands for the development. And again, like, I don't hate it. Like, it is fun to drive around with. Like, it controls well. It looks cool. Would I have recommended this be a part of the game? No. But, like, it's here.
Sears said, it feels like a sequel that came after Prime 3 much sooner than 18 years later. Yes, exactly. Looks like one of the best, basically the best looking game on Switch by far.
Yeah.
And also said, love a modern old game. Yeah, me too. You know what's another good modern old game is the new Katamari game, which is like it's a cheaper title on PS5 and whatever else it's on. It's like literally like $29 cheaper, but it really plays like a PS2 game, but in a good way. Like, it's new. It's a good, just something about it. Everything, like menu designs, how you save, like it's literally like save slots, like a PS2 game.
That's
I
funny.
don't know. It just feels very PS2. They didn't update the graphics or anything. It just is like the same. This is, as Jordan said at the beginning of the stream, probably the best looking game Nintendo's ever put out.
Yeah, like,
I agree with you. From just like a fidelity standpoint, the art direction stuff. I do think probably like maybe between Breath of the Wild and maybe that's some of the best art direction overall. This is up there, and we'll see by the time we're done with this.
Yeah, like once I
As far
roll,
as art direction.
yeah, once I roll credits and have some time to sit with it, I'll have to think about like how it compares to just general art direction with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Because as I've said before, like Tears of the Kingdom, my favorite game of all time.
Yeah. I still haven't beat it. even
That's
playing
insane
it,
to me.
it's on through Video Game Book Club. Yeah. You know what it is? It really is. It's tragic. It's something with me. It's not you, it's me. It's the it's the building stuff. I just can't get into that with a lot of games, and it's the Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. Even the gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts, you know, I don't want to do any of that really. I just want to. So in terms of Kingdom, I'm usually like trying to just shortcut all that. So like just stick a whole lot of stuff together and just use the same thing for like every solution. And I get like I understand why people. I understand the appeal. Like it's fun to like come up with cool solutions to things using the
Yeah.
the building stuff and the physics. So I definitely understand why it's so cool, and it very much so is. But I don't know. For me, it's like it stresses me out or something.
I understand that.
The gummy ship. Bring back the gummy ship. No.
Heads up, we are about to be at the area boss.
Okay, this is what you're trying to get to at least. So.
Yeah. So again, as long as you don't mind seeing it before you get to it yourself.
Yeah, I want to see it. I'm gonna turn on the music.
It was shown at least briefly in a couple of different trailers, and it's a really cool fight. I'm actually I liked it a lot.
Sears said, "Does this game have the most human-looking games in a Nintendo game?" I think so.
And also, like the character models look really good. Like the human character models look really good. I love a giant pulsating AI bad guy.
Ooh.
Organic artificial intelligence. But since it was partially organic, the Metroid could fuse with it.
Oh.
And now it's uncontrollable.
I gotta know. I guess you maybe yeah. I guess we brought the Metroids here, so that's your theory.
That's my theory, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to give things away, but like I honestly have
Sure.
not seen what the answer is yet at where I am.
Yeah. Samus just needs to stay at home because they just follow her everywhere.
Like seriously, like the design of this boss is cool. The concept
I
behind
love
him is
it.
cool. Like this music is awesome. Like come on, guys. Like
This also reminds me of a Kirby boss.
of course
I
it
think
is.
there's some Kirby fans on this dev team.
I dodged it. Yes, that was the one I kept messing up yesterday. Yeah, I love how much the music still just feels so much like Metroid Prime. Like even
Very
with the,
much
I think I heard actually it may have been in the art book where they were kind of talking about like, originally the composer wanted to have more like electric guitar type of stuff in it, but they kind of pushed back on that. And now this game, they're like, screw it, like, we're just putting a bunch of electric guitars and everything.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
But mixing it with like the choral, like the, you know.
They still leave a lot of that synthy sound to it.
Yes, a lot of synthy, a lot of like the choral vocalizations, all that is still there. It's just mixed in with the like harder electric guitar type of stuff, and it was like it's a really interesting mixture, and it like. Okay. I think Lorian Testar did a great job with Expedition 33, that kind of thing too, where it was like some like if you heard 3
Yeah.
different tracks from that game, you would not think they were from the same
Yeah.
game because they are like such.
Yeah, I do like the variety.
Yeah. Such disparate styles, but he just like brings them together in a way that makes sense and sounds amazing. I love how I'm doing better on camera than I was on my own.
Hey, because you've already done it. Yeah, look at the lighting and stuff here. It's
Yeah,
so cool.
it's nuts.
Yeah. This game is good.
It's so good, man. I'm so happy with it. Like, truly. Like one of my
I'm
friends.
mad. I already know it's gonna get snubbed next Game Awards, but I'm already mad about it.
Yeah. And like, one of my buddies yesterday asked me, like, "Is this the best Metroid you played?" And I honestly don't know the answer to that question yet. You
Yeah.
know, not having beat it, but like, it's so good. Like that one too. I can never dodge that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
What even is that, man? Come on. Be cool, evil
That's
AI.
cool.
It's probably Elon Musk in there.
I'm trying to get the tips for when I'm about to do this tonight, probably.
Oh yeah, like you just saw like the.
See, don't you want a different kind of beam here? You just have to tap beam.
I don't mind,
Uh,
but I like having the variety too, though. At the same time. And what's nice for all the freakos out there, like this entire time, you could be free aiming if you wanted to. I like the locking on and the strafing, and like it's just I feel like home when I'm doing that.
yeah.
But
I
technically,
tried to use the pure motion control aiming. It was actually kind of hard.
I tried the mouse controls for all of like 30 seconds, and I immediately noped out. I was like, this feels horrible for me. Like I think it's a
No,
problem.
I haven't
hands.
tried the mouse yet.
Like I was talking with like some random guy on Threads. We were talking about it earlier. It was like, just my hand doesn't work that way. Like because you have
I
to
tried
use
playing
your,
Fortnite with the mouse. It was awful.
you have to use your visor so much, and like I can't reach the visor effectively while I'm holding it in mouse mode.
So yeah, that's the same problem because you still have to use the face buttons, right?
Yep. Again,
Sirius says, I really want to try the motion controls. Apparently, they're a lot of folks' favorite and work much better than the Wii. It was pretty cool. I did play it some. Whoa, cool.
boot.
Boot.
Again, it's like this isn't a double jump, Josh. This is a psychic boot. Okay,
Oh,
like
psychic boot.
all right, if you say so. But of course, there are things in this game that weren't in other games that involve like
Yeah.
needing a psychic boot and not just a double jump. So it's like, again, they're
I-
doing a little remix.
That's a cool suit.
Such a cool suit. That too. That's a classic sound effect.
Yeah.
Doot, 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 doot. All of like the psychic and like this like weird dimension thing, like all those effects and the lighting is so cool. Like it's almost like the refracting off of glass kind of look to it.
Yeah. Very Final Fantasy adjacent.
A little bit. And the details on her visor like that, like even when she's scanning stuff like next to NPCs or whatever, like you can see like those like psychic lines in her visor.
Yeah.
So
Hey, you
detailed.
got one. I think. Do you get one with at the green area too? So you have two now.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep. Psychic platform, and you need the boots to land on them.
That's what the boots are for. I did find some of those in the jungle. There's a couple in the jungle.
Yeah, I thought it was slick. I was like, I found a platform. I'm gonna jump on this, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
You need psychic boots. These boots are made for psychics, and that's just what they'll do.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly right. Now you have to climb back up. Classic.
Classic. Well, that's as good a place as any.
I think so. I'm getting a little hungry.
Yeah.
I didn't eat that much today. I knew you were scarfing down before this. So.
I like hopped off that podcast and like scarfed down some week old mac and cheese leftovers. It was still fine. It was good. Because it was like fixed for like
Old.
it was like for Thanksgiving, like freshly made. Like it
Okay.
wasn't like craft that we
Okay.
put in the fridge. So like
Cirrus said, W stream, W game. Yeah, thanks for being in here and hanging out, even though you've played this part too. See, we're all hanging out with you, Jordan.
yeah, thank
Even
you everybody. It was a lot of fun
Yeah.
getting to hang and talk about our Metroid
Hey,
experiences.
wait, tell us about some, there's still some Metroid content coming up. Tell us about what's coming up.
Yes. So tomorrow, I think we said same time as usual, like around 8 p.m. ish ET. Tomorrow night it's going to be at least me and Patrick. I think Jerica too, talking about our first impressions of the game. And then Monday, on the 8th, it's going to be me, you, and Jericho talking about the game on JK
Yeah.
Games. So
You
So
got a
tomorrow
lot of
night,
Metroid appearances.
yeah, tomorrow night's Dido.
I'm
Monday
gonna get
is
further. I'm gonna get a little further and see. Monday, maybe we can get a little further in the
Yeah.
discussion. We'll see.
I'm excited.
Oh,
So
yeah, sir, you've been in here too.
yeah,
Sir
thank you,
Dr.
everybody.
JM 's been in here too.
Also tomorrow, I'll go ahead and plug this because we love them. But
Yeah.
the friendos over in corner of the internet. So Eric and Mr. the Human and the Nerdlies and Phil and myself, we're also tomorrow recording the like corner of the internet game of the year spectacular. Now Eric likes to go by Game Awards rules, so I will not be able to rank.
This is cut off.
I will not be able to rank Metroid Prime 4 on this list for this year. You'll have to come back next December to see where I put it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, so
Well,
lot of
let's-
stuff coming up
we
all
need to-
around.
We need to get through this game so we can then have like a spoiler cast or like talk about like the final verdict
Oh yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. You know I'll be down for that.
for sure.
Well, thanks again,
thanks,
everybody.
everyone, for
Thanks for
hanging
hanging
out with
out. Dropanddropouttpod.com, of course, and the Discord and all the things that you probably already know for here. But if not, then please join.
Yeah.
Come and hang out. We'd love to see you.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.